Three, two, eight.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the mutants and metahumans of all ages, shapes, and sizes, it is time for the most spoiler-ripping show on YouTube. And if you have any requests for any topic, leave a comment below. What up with your YouTube and YouTube busters? Your boy Triple Cup Chuck, and I'm up. And you're tuning in to the Heroic Vibration Podcast, where we talk about Marvel, DC, comic books, anime, video games, TV shows, and more. Welcome to our humble abode. Let's do this. Man, what's good with it, y'all, man? Hey, let's go ahead and hop straight into the panel because, it's quarantine time. So y'all have time and opportunity to listen to the podcast. So everybody take a seat, sit down, relax, and enjoy yourself. But with that being said, man, we got a person on here. He's showcasing them tools on him. I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. But man, Savage Carter, man, what's good with you? Man, introduce yourself and let them know they can find you at.
Man, what's that? This is Savage, you heard me, you know what I'm saying? You can catch me on the show, on this podcast all the time, you heard me? You know what I'm saying? You can catch me on the Xbox at Savage Carter. You can catch me on Twitter, you know what I'm saying? It's Savage Carter 225, you heard me? But, you know, my other social media, yeah, I'm banning, all people from that because yeah, y'all get too weird sometimes. Y'all asking me too many personal questions.
And that's how the cookie crumble. Well, I feel that Savage because some people do be on some extraordinary type stuff, but sometimes you gotta just kind of distance yourself from people that's doing
And
negative.
I'm an extraordinary person, so I don't need it.
Bro, you don't need the extra, huh?
Yeah, I don't need it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Hey
Cause
man,
then
so
they'll
what
find out. What up,
what games you been playing though?
man? I've been playing all kinds of games, man. You know I've been playing GTA. Everybody know I've been playing GTA. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I
what's up with
done
that?
broke.
What's
I
that? It's
done
not
took.
Dynasty Warrior, but it's the other game I've been
I
seeing you
done,
out.
yeah, that's what I done took chaos into the Warriors origin world, and he done fell in love. You know what I'm saying? I done Dynasty Warriors 9. I'm still playing that. I've been playing that since the day it came out. I still ain't finished.
Shit.
You know what
Don't
I'm
you got like a
saying?
hundred some characters on Dynasty Warrior though?
Yeah, both of them got over 100 characters. Both of these games got over 100 characters, so it get old, but it don't get old because you can switch up who you playing with.
Hey, so different characters have what different fighting styles, or you add fighting styles to come
Different
into what you want,
fighting
or
styles, different weapons. No, it's all they combos and stuff. It depends on depending on how you develop your character, depending on the combos or how long of the combos or how much damage they do. That's on how you develop your character.
so
But far as I mean, it's just a game that you relieve stress. There's nothing too much, nothing too hard you got to think about.
yeah. I mean, but
That chaos, all he do is run around killing people. Uh huh. I'm just saying though, if you want to kill, if you got something on your mind and you got anger issues, you know what I'm saying? You can lay
so
around there
it's a good
and play
stress
this
relief.
game, kill
You said
about
if you got
kill about
anger,
2,500 people and feel better about yourself. I'm just
Can't
saying you
lie.
can kill
You
2,500
really
people and feel
you
better
really
about
do
yourself.
kill
You
like
ain't got to hurt nobody
2,500
in real
people.
life.
Hey, what if you clear 2,400 people? You don't feel good about yourself? It got to be 25. You got to
Yep.
tip the board. You got to tip
I
the
mean,
board down.
It
I was just
depends on
throwing
the
a number
stress
out
level.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah, depending on how stressed out you are.
right. Your stress level depends on how many people you just decapitate.
I mean, one day I was really stressed out, killed about 4,500 people.
Damn.
Everywhere I saw the enemy on the map, I went and visited. Even the people at the checkpoint.
So you kill the good with the bad.
It don't. Whoever my army facing, they dying. That's just how it's going.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up.
I mean, but Warriors Archie, you know what I'm saying? They didn't. Since I've been playing that game, is I didn't always play with the same three people. I'm gonna be honest, and that's Hattori Hanzo,
Let me get Hayabusa.
uh, yeah, Ryu Hayabusa, and
Yeah,
Kotaro Fuma, the three ninjas. But
right.
they got like seven ninjas. No, they got like eight ninjas in this game, and you can put seven people on the team. And they basically, when you fighting, they feed off each other, and you can do all kind of extra crazy stuff that they added to this game, like you doing magic and all kind of stuff.
Oh shit, yeah. They got
Yeah.
what like because I know the other one didn't have magic. It was more like
Oh,
based
motherfucker.
in wasn't it like based on the
Hey,
real law of something about the
See,
Chinese?
Dynasty
Yeah,
War, yeah, Dynasty War is based on the three kingdoms of China.
right, okay,
It's
yeah.
like it's real life. Samurai Warrior is based on the Warring States of Japan. Warriors Archie is a cross between both of these games, but the storyline not real. It's more of like they fairy tale stories put together, like the Chinese and Japanese fairy tale stories put together, and that's what Warriors Archie is. But they didn't added people like Jonah Ark and Achilles and the gods of Olympus and the gods of like Odin and Loki.
Yeah. So in that case, it'll be more like our Easter Bunny and Santa Claus.
oh hell.
Mm, no, no. I'm talking about like angels and demons.
Sam and Dean.
Wow.
I mean, hey, it could be, but yeah, well, let's go ahead and get through these introductions right quick though, because we still got two other people in the house to introduce. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing somebody that be coming on my park and stuff. I'll be like, hey, who is this young? You know how the older cats used to talk. Who is this young blood I see out here on the park? You know how the old cats used to be at the park back in the days. Nowadays it's all virtual. See, people don't go outside anymore. I go to my old park. We used to play basketball there when I was a child. See, some of y'all ain't gonna never had this experience. So yeah, I love my experience as a child. We used to go shoot basketball. Nowadays, you might see people playing basketball, but everybody is online playing 2K from all around the world. They got something on there. You can see who around in my area, and they got people that's around in this neighborhood that's playing 2K. That 2K will pull up say, "Hey, play friends around your area."
Had to
But
restart.
it's just they got so much stuff in there. But I got it, like I said, you know, I'm saying one of the older cats talking to one of the newer cats that's around here that's happening into this 2K20 community, man. Chaos. What's good? What's good, man? What's
God!
good, man?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna strangle him. And when I do, I make sure I put a ball in his mouth and
Oh,
a
I
muzzle.
got you again. I got you again.
Hey, he
Mm-hmm.
hit me as soon as I
Yeah,
call
I'm
him,
gonna
and
make you
he gonna
put him a
hey,
golf ball.
Man,
Yep.
no problem, man.
I'm playing 2K as we speak, man. I gotta get my character up.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, you was doing a damn good ass job, man. But go ahead and you're a part of the home crowd, so go ahead and you know what time it is. Tell everybody what's happening with chaos.
Man, nothing much. I just made a new character. I was playing the character I was playing with Chuck was my small forward. I got a point guard now. And he does everything good except for defense. He's terrible at defense. The only thing he got is stealing. He can barely do that. But yeah, I like this character. Probably my top two I've ever made in 2K ever. But yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm playing that Warriors Orochi. I will get that Dynasty Warrior soon. You
Hey,
know.
is it? I know Savage was just talking about it, but see, Savage is a guru in this game, so hands down, he know what he's doing. So everything to him probably just like blinking or breathing. You know, so he just do it. So by you
Mhm.
being a newbie to them game to this world, I don't know from your perspective what you think about it.
It's real good, man. Like honestly, it's like first it hits you like, oh my gosh, like what the heck is all this stuff? Like what are like what is the plot? You know, how is everything that, you know, whatever. But the game does good kind of starting you off slow because Warriors Orochi 3, they just put you straight in it. They don't really tell you what, you know, what's what until
Right.
yeah, before they do a lot. It's a lot. Like if you're a new person, I'd probably, if you could probably get your hands on one, then probably start with one or something. I haven't played it, but for it, start with four. Start with four, and then I'd go back to like three or something because like the controls, like you learn the controls a lot better in four. But four
Think
also
it's better
I've
tells
been
you
to
the
get
playing
somebody to
since
story.
play The Witcher.
one. I've
Huh?
been playing since one. No, it's way easier than The Witcher.
No, I'm saying like the same
Yeah.
advice. Like, if a person asks me which Witcher to play first, I always tell them play three. Then if you once you beat three, then go back to one and two.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly how it is. Because when I played Warriors Orochi 3 Ultimate, I had to uninstall because I was just so confused. But this, like four, it's like it's great. I'm
All
not
right,
sure if that's because Savage is helping me, but I've understood it a lot better, like controls and everything.
all right. I'm gonna tell you like this. As far as three, if you didn't play two, you don't understand it. I'm gonna just be honest. Because
Hmm.
three was nothing but a continuation of two.
Okay, so three is they
I
just
didn't
hop
play.
straight in there.
Yeah,
I've been playing since one, so
because
I've been
two is
playing
when
since
you
one,
kill
so
the
I know the
Orochi,
story.
and three is when the serpent come up after you kill Orochi.
Right,
And
right.
then Orochi revives him. Well, gets revived. Well, multiple Orochi gets revived after you kill the serpent.
The Hydra.
Uh huh. Yeah, yeah, the Hydra. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. So what?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I know that. So what else you been playing? I know that's like 100-hour game. So I know you got other adventures that you've been jumping on besides for that in that 2K. Matter of fact, you might not because that's them two games right there. That's 24 hours right there.
Yeah, I play a little Rainbow every now and then.
See,
Uh, but yeah, I will always stick with Rainbow. Rainbow's my stuff. I love Rainbow Six Siege. Although it frustrates the hell out of me sometimes, but
Oh,
yeah,
I
it's a
thought you were
good
talking
game.
about something else. Okay, all right.
yeah.
Nah, we ain't talking
I
about
ain't know.
the yeah,
Uh,
the name
cause
that should
some,
not be mentioned.
cause somebody else told somebody that they like the rainbow on, on tag and they got trolled. I ain't gonna say no name, but he got trolled real
Hey,
bad.
Yeah,
when he said Rainbow, first thing I said was Siege. Like
Huh?
you said
yeah,
Siege. Yeah,
yeah. Because you think, yeah,
yeah. Now they
but
got
you
yeah,
know,
but they got a couple of them. I know what Flip was saying. I know it. See, you know what it is? Matter of fact, since he tried to flip the script and bring it to the left and bring it to the Loki of the Xbox community, you know what I'm saying?
Sorta.
Hey,
Hey,
you don't need no introduction, but it don't feel right without it because you know what I'm saying. You got to bless us with the talent and the gift of the Loki ability that you have around here. So, Flip Money, introduce yourself and let us know about the Loki and that you have been up to with the mischievousness.
hold on. I am a very outstanding and well gentleman of the Xbox community. I have no idea what this man is saying. I've just come here to bring joy and laughter and to clean people's sin of hatred of the Xbox. That's all
Man,
I'm
you know
doing.
that bullshit. You been doing you been doing all this crazy shit. Every time I look around, Flip got Xbox on fire and he dancing. I'm like, yeah,
I'm just saying, dog. I mean,
on GTA.
I
Saying,
mean, I'm on that right now. I'm on there right now as we speak, being savage. You know what I'm saying? I'm
yeah,
just
bro.
saying, man. Y'all know what it is. I mean,
Man, what's been up with the GTA? I know they added some a couple weeks back, but I know I've been noticing the influx of people been playing it. It's just steady been just amazing. Like, damn, why is everybody playing GTA, Flip?
Well, you know how it is. They put GTA in Game Pass, and by now
Oh,
everybody hop on it. So you know how that goes.
damn. Hey, that's what it was, huh?
Yep.
So you was out right this whole time when you were saying about Game Pass, huh?
Yeah, man. Listen, you might as well call me the Game Pass King. I don't care what nobody say. You want to call me cheap? I'll take that. Listen here, but I'll be playing it on Game Pass. I don't
Right,
care what nobody else say. Game Pass is my friend. I don't care what nobody say. You know what I mean?
right.
I
Get
have
your
no issue
money
with
worth
Game
off
Pass.
Game Pass.
Listen here, I'm getting my money worth. I don't know about y'all, but I am. I'm gonna get my money worth.
I mean, it's a win-win. Win.
Yup, yup.
Yeah, yeah. So man, so besides for the GTA, Flip, you been having any other adventures that you've been going on?
Space Engineer is a game I'm trying to get into, and I've been playing I've been playing Minecraft, trying to get into that. But Space Engineer came out. It's a world of a learning curve to play that. I mean, it's not easy. It's not easy at all. I discovered that I don't know is it because I got the Ultimate Edition, but I can create the Enterprise and the ship from Halo and all types of shit like that, man. So I can't wait till my skills is up to part where I can just build bases and stuff. Cause
Yeah.
after that, the next thing is a star and beyond.
Oh
For
yeah.
real,
Hey, so Flip, is that one of those games they just say boom, go, and you just gotta figure shit out, or they kind of give you this one game to
man.
be a tutorial?
Man, nah, those one of them. Those one of them can't give you no tutorial. That game don't hold your hand at all. You really got to go up on
And
what you
all,
call it. They
and
don't
give
hold
you
your hand at
and give you
all.
that old black that older black lady mentality when you go in the store and you put your hands on something. Get your hands off there. Ain't no holding
Yep,
hands out here.
yep.
Yeah.
It's a good. Yeah, don't get it wrong. It's like Minecraft in space. That's all. Just that a little more deep. Like the Game Star Citizen that they juicing people out of money. They cloud funding the hell out of that. It just what it is. It just it's much more deeper. Like you really had like in Minecraft, you had to dig and build and all that stuff. You have to dig and build for minerals and all type of stuff to make this to make this. It's better than No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky can't even mess with that. It just the way the whole game is set up is crazy. I'm gonna just tell you that it's purely crazy how that whole game is set up. So you
So
really got to grind on.
so Flip, give me a little details like you like what you got to do to what you grind to earn points to be able to open up to build to do other different things, or they put you on the space station and you got to work with other people that's on there as a solo thing.
Nah, so you can work with other people though. I mean, I just found out recently, which I didn't know, which is unusual, but okay. If you got the Xbox X, you can bring more people into your game. If you got the base model, I think one or two other people you can bring into your game. I didn't know
Yeah.
that till someone told me that. So it's just
Oh,
like when I say you grinding. Matter of fact, what's the game that you played it before? You and Savage played it before too. Um, what was the name of that game that Microsoft
and
got
you better
on?
not better say you better not better
Ark,
not better be say
Yup, yup, yup,
oh man, no,
Ark.
don't do it, Flip.
Art,
Don't go there.
art, yup.
That's
But see,
profanity.
I mean, but see, you got to realize. I mean, it's a like art. So I've been talking to the homegirl Jenny about it. I say if you play, I mean, I say you play art before, you should
Then
be able to
Jenny,
play this.
she used to play Ark though, didn't
Yeah,
Jenny
she
used
used
to
to play
play.
that thing hardcore. Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
but it don't take as long as art and stuff like that. For I mean, depending on like what it is, like if you're grinding or whatever, like trying to build stuff, yeah, but it don't take like a week for you to
To
for
train the
this and this
animals.
and this. Yeah, it ain't none of that in there. So
Hey, and if
you know
you
what I'm saying?
leave the game, then you leave, you might lose your dinosaur. Yeah, that was ridiculous. 8 hours to train a dinosaur, and if you
Yeah,
leave, you
that's
might lose them.
yeah. I'm not playing that.
Oh, you're talking about Ark?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Hey
somewhat like
man,
Eight
you
hours
can make money off of it
dinosaur is
if
nothing.
you really.
That is nothing. Try staying up for 3 days hatching one.
oh man,
Hmm.
see, y'all got it bad. Y'all got it bad when y'all playing them
No,
games.
Hey, but
no,
at least they can make
no.
money out
no,
of
you
it.
gotta made them
Matter
first.
of
You
fact,
gotta made them
matter of
first.
fact, matter of fact, How about taking shifts for 5 days trying to raise a giga?
See, no, it ain't like that. I mean, it got elements like I mean, it's on the same path, but it don't take as long. I'm gonna put it to you like that. It don't take as long as it did with art. I'm just saying, like, if you can play art, you can
Or
play that. I'm saying it just got a learning curve to it, and I'm quite sure you and Savage are shit, I don't know. Even if chaos,
Compatible
if you,
like that, huh?
yeah, yeah, even y'all can see y'all getting into it and playing it and stuff if y'all was into them type of sci-fi type game. You know, it ain't nothing but a thing. Listen here, you sit up
Hey, so
here and
what
play
about Atlas,
Jurassic
man?
World,
Hey,
so
what happened to that game Atlas? Why didn't you don't hear too much from it?
what game?
Atlas, the game
I
that's
don't
supposed to be the
know.
Sea of Thieves killer.
Oh, hey, it got killed.
Alice,
It got killed in the corner.
what
I don't
I'm
think
from
it
what I'm
has. It's
understanding,
still in.
from what I was understanding, that game was supposed to come out the next year anyway.
Yeah, it's still in preview, game preview.
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
still got a lot of people playing it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh. You say CFT. You talking about the joint that you? Yeah, I played that beta and I didn't like it.
Where Atlas?
I played it and I did not like it.
Oh, so it wasn't it ain't the Sea of Thieves killer that I was in.
It was not. It ain't give me. It's not giving you enough for you to even say it's a Sea of Thieves killer. What
Yeah,
they gave you was not enough.
but it's in beta, and they probably
Right.
got it.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so
That's what I'm
you can't
saying.
judge it by the lack of content.
It's like
Hey,
you
I'm gonna
gotta
tell you
wait.
like I'm gonna tell you like this. And this one thing I know, they said they game is more like it's like art itself. So that with that being said, you playing by yourself, you probably wasting your time if you first starting off.
You can't do that shit.
I'm just being honest. Cause art it was three of us started playing at the same time, and we got fucked up for at least a month until we figured out what we was doing wrong.
Right, we was dying
Yeah,
repeatedly,
like
repeatedly.
different dinosaurs come and eat our house.
I'm sorry. What?
Man, we fought with a snake for like about 2 hours at our base.
And never won. And still didn't win. The snake ate the house, the animals, the our food, us, and everything else.
That snake was very persistent.
Yeah, that was the first time. That was the biggest creature that we ever ran across at that time. We were still new at the game. That was one of our first encounters. We had man, hey, we would have been podcasting back then. Man, we had a story every day about art every day. Now I will get a game. We had a different story every day.
But
But yeah,
by the time they actually released that game, I felt like I was a god at that game, and I lost everything I had. I could go hunting, taming, do everything I wanted to do by myself without them helping me.
I'm glad I wasn't
Cause
around when
before,
y'all was playing that because I wanted
cause,
to get
cause
into
when,
it.
man,
cause when
he had a
cause
spaceship.
when we first started, yeah, we all had a dog pile on the animal. Man, you remember the first dinosaur we trained? We I punched it to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you had remember the spaceship you used to take to the what we used to call that? Metal Island or something like that, or Metal Mountain.
Yeah, Metal Mountain.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Metal
spaceship on there.
Mountain. Yeah.
No, he built.
That wasn't no that was my helicarrier.
Yeah, a helicarrier. That's what it was. Just like off of what you call it. But anyway though, let's go ahead and hop into some of these topics. I have one. This one here kind of, what I'm saying, a nice little opener because there's a lot of things that's going around. A lot of people, what I'm saying, everybody that's out there, I apologize for not saying it from the beginning, but everybody safe, secure, and my prayers and wishes go to everybody that lost someone through this pandemic that we've been going through. Now, with that being said, let's hop into the topic of um, damn flip. You said I was gonna end up doing this one of the days. Here you go here. Okay, let straight into Sony. Sony right now is doing things different when it comes to the Sony Spider Verse. So the whole introduction of how they bring it into the characters is basically unorthodox. So y'all seen the how they introduced Venom without actually having to have Spider-Man to give him his powers. So that, they kind of changed. He don't have the spider powers per se. It's just more like the suit. But with him getting his powers straight, mean Carnage being a straight offspring of Venom. Do y'all think they're going to change his origin story? And if so, and what suit? I mean, how do y'all think that Carnage is gonna get his suit? Do you think it's like one of those things where they're gonna stick to the storyline, or it's gonna be some type of experimentation that they go with? Matter of fact, Savage, which way would you like for them to go? Because they can't go comic accurate right now because they're strayed so far away. What would be the best way to kind of like what you think would be closest to bringing it back to comic book accurate?
Well, really, they left a hole in the movie. After I watched Venom a couple times, they left a hole in the movie. You remember the first symbiote,
Yeah.
the very first one that got away. They didn't find that one.
So that wasn't when I got onto the little girl that was on the old woman, then got on the little girl or something. And then hopped to old boy. I thought that was the first symbiote.
Now two symbiotes got loose. One
I mean, to
one
be honest
hopped
with you, I
off.
seen the movie. I seen the movie. I think maybe once
I
in the
watched it.
because
I
I was
watched the
like,
movie
man,
a couple times,
I
and one
couldn't.
of them, it was one that got away.
Right.
But yeah, they already done messed up their storyline anyway because of the fact of um
You saying like
the
it's no recovery, huh?
symbiotes that was in the movie
Yeah.
actually Carnage children.
And on that, they trying to make it like they his elders, right?
Yeah, and the ones that was in the movie, them Venom grandkids.
Hold on, Brandon. How is the symbiotes that was supposed to be more older, or what I'm saying, in the movie? How's they in the comics? How's that they kids? His
They
kids.
messed because they messed up and they ain't go by the story.
They ain't go by the story in the comic book. All right, Carnage came from Venom, right?
Yeah, Carnage. I know that it
All
was
right,
like piece of
Carnage
Carnage.
came. Yeah, Carnage
Yeah,
came from Venom. All right, all the ones that was in the movie came
right.
from Carnage.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
that was like
Carnage went-
they did
and
like
Carnage
how
went
Venom did.
Carnage went and tried to kill all of them off, and Venom took pieces of all of them and stuck them together and made one. And then that's how they came up with hybrid.
Right, right.
That's why I was like the first time I saw that movie, I was like, man, they done destroyed this story.
Hey, then they did it bluntly too, didn't it?
Give it to Sony.
Yeah. And they could have, and for me personally, I thought like, man, it could have been so simple. They could have seen how the past Spider-Man's was and Venom getting his suit. They could have had, well, saying the whole rocket test and, the whole that malfunction. They could have had it well, they could, like you say, like kind of skip the part where Spider-Man had the suit, but kind of show like if this is the reason why he, saying the suit, he ended up with the suit because he was trying to investigate something like Spider-Man, like, but he didn't have to say Spider-Man, but he could have been looking at webs and stuff and trying to like, and, they could have did it like that, and then all of a sudden he get close to what Spider-Man was because he's trying to say that, this mad vigilante that's a villain that he's trying to catch. He ain't really got to go with names. People are like, oh, he must be talking about Spider-Man. That'd have been cool by him not saying it, which he could say because Spider-Man is in Sonyverse, which they could have did all of it right from the get-go. But anyway though. So what about you, Chaos? What you think about this
The only thing,
scenario?
the only thing they did right was the fact they didn't do that stupid thing about they created the symbiotes in the lab because all the people who've been following this on the
Yeah,
comics, we all know the symbiotes came from their own planet.
right. Yeah, that now that part was a good thing that they didn't do because I was really thinking when I was watching the previews that they was gonna go with this was a laboratory experiment because how they had people in these in the prison like they was doing lab experiments too. So I was like, oh, they're gonna go that route. But That was you're right. They didn't. So
I mean, so they left potential. They left potential that um they. I mean, there's a lot of potential they left open with that movie. At first, I hated it. I'm gonna keep it real. At first, I hated that movie. Then after I watched it, they messed it up, but they left some gaps to where they can bring in other stuff like why the symbiotes even exist,
right. They could they could bring that at least say something like that.
and they can tie that into with the Avengers movie, Infinity War.
Yep. And
Now
and
the
the
reason why I say that, you remember when they was in Infinity War and they was in that the head of that Celestial?
when it was Infinity War headed to Celestial.
Yeah, when they was basically they was sitting in something, they was in a head in outer space. They was sitting in a head, but that was the head of a Celestial. That Celestial head is where the symbiotes was born.
Ah, okay.
I know, yeah, he talking about nowhere.
Nowhere.
He
Yeah,
talking about
that's
yeah,
well.
it's called
Yeah,
nowhere,
nowhere.
some crazy
There.
stuff
Yeah,
like that.
that's where it was at nowhere.
Some crazy stuff. Yeah, that celestial is
Because all the Celestials came
oh my
after
god,
Null the Conqueror.
I forgot what celestial that was. That's whatchamacallit. That's
That's the one Null
damn
chopped
it.
his head off.
I think so because a lot of them celestial they was that big.
Null chopped his head off and lived in his head and created the symbiotes to
Hmm.
create an army. And once the symbiotes found out what Null was doing, they made a planet and trapped him in the core. The symbiotes ain't even supposed to be evil.
Hold on. So that's what they did. Peter Quill. Peter Quill. That and on what you call it, right?
That might have been the Guardians of the Galaxy. They was in there
Oh, this is
celestial.
Galaxy too. Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, you talking about Ego, the living planet? That's who
No,
uh
no,
uh
no. They
you
was
talking about?
in the one. I'm
No,
gonna
no,
go
no,
back
not
and watch.
that. Not
Matter of fact,
Guardians of the
no,
Galaxy.
no. When he said Guardians of the Galaxy, because whatchamacallit the Celestial, which was weird. I didn't like how they kill him. I'm like how they kill Ego, because that's who that was.
yeah,
Quill father, that's who that was. I'm like
but
that's corny because he they because
no,
he
they changed it. They changed it in the
yeah they
movie.
changed
He
too
wasn't.
much, man.
He wasn't a celestial. He was the eternal.
What?
Yeah,
I'm
go
gonna
back
leave
and
that
watch.
alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. Yeah, because that didn't make no sense why they did that. Because him and Galacticus was the one that was going at it. People don't know in the comic book. Like
Yeah,
only cat that was really only cat that he was really scared of that was able to whip his behind like that
it
was
was Galactus.
Galactus. Cause Galactus like to Galactus had to feed off of him because he
Yeah,
was a
'cause
planet.
Galactus was trying to eat him, and he was yeah,
You know what I'm saying, but okay.
yeah. So what you think, Flip? How you think Carnage gonna get his suit in Venom too?
How the Carnage gonna beat him up. Carnage gonna be the symbiote that escape. That's who
So you
Carnage
don't think
gonna
he gonna
be.
come from Venom?
I
Nah, I
really
can't.
think
I
he
don't think
already
he's
gonna
gonna be
have
there.
it.
Yeah, I think they already. He's already there. He the
I
boy.
think they're gonna give
He the
Woody
one that gotta
Harrelson.
escape.
I
That's
think
exactly who he
Yeah,
is.
I
I
agree.
really think that's how they're
I
gonna
agree.
start the movie off. Him breaking out of jail with the damn suit on.
Yup. So when he escaped,
That's
somehow
what
he
I'm
gonna get
going with.
to. That's somehow he gonna get to whatchamacallit, and bam, they go Carnage. They're not even going to say he was part of um
Cause you
um
remember
um
at the end of Venom movie when that's
whatchamacallit.
what he said. I'm gonna get out of here soon, and it's gonna be Carnage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said at the end of the movie.
So he already knew he had the suit. I mean, so he had the
That's
suit
what I,
already, but
that's how I feel. I think he already got it. Now, I'm not saying that's what it is. That's my personal opinion.
I mean that's a good a good angle of looking at it. Like I was hearing a lot of different angles about movies. It's quarantining time, so I've been hearing a lot of different theories and angles. So that's one of the ones that could be put in the top conspiracy theories of Marvel characters that's going on or going around right now.
Because this the whole thing. Even if I'm wrong about one of them getting away, who said it didn't already let off an offspring? Because the one that was traveling from people to people, that's how they when they get a host, that's when they start having their offspring. So it could have Carnage could have came off Venom once he got to the United States, and nobody even knew. Like they could play it like that. Like, they really don't have to explain where Carnage came from.
I mean,
Because
yeah,
if
I
they
would
seen the
prefer it
first
that way
movie,
too.
if they seen the first movie, they could say Carnage got away. He came from the planet with the rest of them, or they could play it from the comic book and say it came off Venom without nobody even knowing it in the first movie.
Mm.
And they
Right.
could just like show it where it happened, and it was be something that wasn't in the first movie.
Okay, yeah, almost like a backlit from the old movie from a different
Yeah,
angle.
like something real simple. Like
Right,
not no whole backstory. It just boom, this how it happened. While it was traveling from this place to that place, this part jumped off and ended up with Woody Harrison and his doing crazy shit in Carnage. I mean Venom went the other way.
right. So what about this here? If were to explain the color of his like, because all of them was black.
No, it wasn't supposed to be.
Yeah, I know they wasn't supposed to be, but in the movie, all
No,
of them
they
was.
really wasn't. They really wasn't. All of them wasn't black because
Yeah.
the female one was yellow and blue. But everybody that one possessed, it killed, and remember he dude got mad because they let it die.
Right, right. Hmm.
All of them wasn't black.
Or
The
did it
ones that
die?
huh?
Or did it die?
It died in that little thing. In that test tube thing they had it in.
I was wondering. I don't know. I'm thinking like they might play that off. Oh no, they thought it. They could still in. They could
Well,
say
yeah,
shit.
that's
They could
true.
say
That's true.
they could say that was Carnage, and we thought it was dead, and it didn't. It was it was playing possum.
Well, the other one died inside the other dude. One of them died inside of somebody. Like,
It is
uh,
interesting to see how they gonna play this out.
I mean, yeah. Hopefully, from the previews of Morpheus, that they actually put actually real thought and effort into they properties that's over there with the spider the venom burst, I guess what they'll call it.
yeah, yeah. But see, that's the thing. Um, Sony ain't just making these movies on their own now.
Nope.
So who got their hand in the
Sony,
cookie jar?
Sony don't, Sony don't, Sony don't exclusively own these characters no more.
Yeah. So who got their hand in the cookie jar?
Yeah, yeah.
Marvel got their hand in the
Marvel.
cookie jar.
Well,
So Marvel
Marvel
Disney.
got
got
their
their
hand
hand
back
in the
into the
jar.
Sony properties, not just Spider Man.
I don't know if they got, but I don't know how
All of
that
that
joint,
came
how
with
long it
Spider
lasted
Man.
with Spider Man, but
I'm
it
talking about
just
like in the movies, right? Yeah, because I heard Kevin Foggy, because I don't know the details me personally about the deal in the trade with the Sony and the Marvel with Disney, but I heard there's something about that Marvel gonna actually have their hands into the Sony properties that's Marvel of the making of the movies. They're giving them the permission to use names and references and being able to say we're gonna put, let's say maybe have a character like Blade that's a Marvel character appear inside of a Sony to make sure that the braid is completely braided up so it all be intertwined together. but it might not be so. But that's what I was saying about it
I
too.
mean, that'll actually work out for both companies. To be honest, it really would because that's gonna generate money for both companies. Because them movies hot right now, and if
Right.
they actually team up, they'll actually make more money. And Sony can't say that ain't true because
There's the first
Spider
Spider-Man
Man,
hit a
Spider
billion.
Man Spider Man just kept them afloat.
Right. That was
And
the
that's
first movie hit a billion.
and with that, that's how they lost the complete rights to all them characters. You think
It probably
Kevin
something.
Feige? You think Kevin Feige bailed them out of that situation for nothing?
Really?
Sony was going bankrupt again.
hmm I think was also Tom. What's the young boy name that played as on Spider Man?
Tom Hollands, I think,
Yeah, they said he has. They said he played a major part of it.
the one
Yeah,
they
He
got.
because
played a major part
he not
because he.
signed to Sony.
Yeah. He said he went to Sony and we went to Kevin Feige and be like, yo, listen, hollered at him like, yo, and Kevin
I
Feige
hope
hopped on the mic. He hopped on the mic and stuff and was like, yo,
let's
listen here.
do it for the kid, huh?
No, basically he
Um,
basically was more or less like this. Either y'all can get with the program or we gonna take y'all Spider Man.
for Sony to keep Spider Man, that movie had to be doing good. Had to be doing good. If it's not doing good, like say this Spider Man flop, the next Spider Man flop, because we're gonna keep it real. The last movie Spider Man that's coming, that's still part of that contract of how many Spider Man movies they supposed to do. That's supposed to be in the MCU. If they would have just said forget it, cause it just went away, walked away from that contract, Disney can sue them for that for breach of contract. But even then, hold on, I'm getting confused where I'm at. Oh, I'm playing the game. But even then, if the movie just sit up there and just flop and it don't do good or whatever, because when people go see a Spider-Man movie and it's not in the MCU, nah, that's not gonna happen. Sony, they got Sony by the balls. I'm sorry, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna be good for them.
I mean,
No
you
way,
still
no
go
how.
watch an MCU movie without Spider-Man, no biggie. But you're not gonna go
Yeah,
watch a Spider-Man movie now that's not in the
without
MCU.
so that's why, and you know what? And that's how Disney played it. Because now that Kevin Feige have he in the position and have the authority, since he been promoted over all the movie that had something to do with this and this and this, even Star Wars now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got that say so. So if you want to sit up there and play stupid, like blah 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 blah, whatever, okay, he can say, all right, to hell with it. All right, we're gonna keep on pushing out the same movie, which we have in schedule and plan, and we leave you right there by yourself. And that Spider-Man movie, it ain't gonna make no money or whatever. What's gonna happen? If that movie don't make no money and they sit there a couple years, no matter how many times they try to make a movie and it's still not part of to the MCU and they still don't make no movie and it flop, that movie gonna go. That automatically Spider-Man character is going right back to Disney. So what this ever say? Either get with the program or give me my shit.
But yeah, or get stomped on them. Hey,
Yup.
say chaos. So how you feel? How you feel that Venom, I mean Carnage, is going to get his suit in Venom too?
Uh, either he's gonna already have it, or they're gonna pull one of those. This is how we got it. You're just gonna have to accept it, type of things. Like,
I think you already
it,
got it.
yeah,
Right.
because it's got to be one of those two. I can't
I,
say that I'm not. I can't see it any other way. I'm just saying what's most likely going to be it is going to pull like, oh, we're going to do this, and you're going to accept it. If you don't like it, too bad. So,
Yeah, I mean that's possible.
mm. but I I
Well,
don't know. Like this whole movie kind of got me in the mix because like depending on how this they do this movie, I feel like we would once we see this movie, we'll kind of see what we'll know what this franchise is going to do in the future. but like at the same time, it's like it feels like one of those like if it does good, then we'll see what this is going to be like in the future because it's already been in the movie. But if it does terrible, then they could just cut the line on it and act like it don't exist.
Right, right. So, say K, since we on you, I got a topic for you. Just just to
Hmm.
bring you into the bring you back. You know what I'm saying? Flexing on some muscles. I know that you're a fan of this
If
character.
it
So I
if
got
it's about Scroll Girl, I'm leaving the podcast.
yeah.
Yeah, Scruggs. Go
Hey,
ahead, let his ass leave.
I
Let
retired it.
him
I
leave. Go
retired it,
ahead.
man. This one here is mean and green. Squirrel
All
girl
right.
when she's sick. I ain't want to say squirrel girl with the coronavirus because it's too soon. But this one here, this one here is so with hey what's it with Bruce Banner? What's the character, the man that played Bruce Banner? I can't think of his name at the moment.
Mark Ruffalo, I think.
Mark Russell, yeah, him. Okay,
Talk about Lemon wannabe favorite character. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
exactly. Man, look, with Mark Russell, he's willing and he want to play the Hulk forever. He said he willing to play the Hulk as long as they have a Hulk role for him to play. He's there, so he don't mind putting on the CGI. I mean, the makeup CGI character. And he was saying he want to make a Hulk standalone movie, but right now under the contracts and stuff, things that's going on, they have so many other projects that's in works that Marvel have because Marvel have out what 6 movies coming out of Marvel next in the next 2 years. Matter of fact, I think it's more than 6. I think it's 8 movies coming out in the next 2 years, and that's almost unprecedented. So now it's gonna be harder to squeeze these solo movies out with somebody, let's say, with the Hulk. So my question is to y'all, and I'm starting off with Chaos because I know he's a fan of the Mean Green Man, the Hulk machine. What team up Hulk movie you would like to see?
Agents of
Smoke.
Smash.
That's me,
Ag-
Savage.
huh?
No, 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 no. I'm playing with
Uh,
him. Letting you. That's me.
oh, Agents of Smash or what we were talking about. I think the last podcast about World Breaker Heart. One of those two. That or that or they could bring in old boy. I always forget the old dude with the big head. I always forget his name. I always do.
Mastermind.
Yeah, though they can bring him. That'd be a good arch nemesis. Because think about it, Mastermind. What he does to fight Hawk, he brings in a lot of other people to fight the Hawk, while he's the one behind the scenes. So that'd be a good one. Hawk fighting all these other people trying to get to Mastermind.
Mm.
Yeah, I just wanted to get you in here because I know that you were sitting here like I don't care about that right there with what they talking about. I
Nah,
said, look, let me say something about Hawk. He want to hear Hawk.
actually,
I know he
partially
and
I've been
I
quiet
didn't
because
do
I've
nothing about no, and I had no intention of talking about no squirrel girl.
been.
But speaking about her, they got all these new Avengers out there. The topic that I want to ask y'all is put more of a rumor. So I was thinking about who should lead the Avengers now that Tony Stark is dead, that Captain America has retired, and I was like, you had a Bucky and a Winter Soldier, but they haven't been around. You know what I'm saying? The core Avengers on, and they not no Black Panther or no Doctor Strange. So what Avenger I think they should lead, and then right out the blue, I was hearing this rumor that's supposed to be coming out that Robert Downey Jr. is supposed to be returning to the MCU. You know what I'm saying? My question is to y'all, but I know y'all probably seen because it's popping up everywhere on Twitter, on YouTube. Robert Downey Jr. is returning to the MCU because they talking about his what it was, Doctor Dolittle. That movie it flopped so terrible that Robert Downey Jr. pretty much have to come back to the MCU, and that's neither here or there. But the here or there is, do
Did the
y'all think
movie
it's
do
too soon?
that?
Do y'all want
Yeah.
to see Robert Downey Jr. come back to the MCU? And if y'all do, how would y'all like to see him come back? Me personally, I think he should hang up the mantle and say, what I'm saying, and let it go. Somebody might you Savage, Flip, or Chaos. You might feel like, what? I think Robert Downey Jr. should come back as an AI or etc. I mean, Would y'all like to see him return or be like me? I don't want to see him come back to the MCU.
I would like to see him come back as an AI or artificial AI and let somebody else pick up the mantle of Iron Man. There wouldn't be nothing wrong with that. Just fine. Let because War Machine still could come back or whatever. And if you wanted somebody else to replace some War Machine, you get somebody to like say had War Machine and their AI whatever train someone else. It could be matter of fact, he does have a brother shit, that brother that was on handicap or whatever that they already mentioned it in the movie, wink wink, and just say he took up the mantle of Iron Man, his older brother. That's all. He and not only
But
that, his
he,
older brother
yeah,
also build
on
a city
the
too.
solid, his brother was in Asgard.
Right, you could do that too.
I mean, yeah, that's a good idea, but I
Hey,
don't know. I just can't see Robert Downey
I'm,
Jr.
I'm gonna keep, I'm gonna keep it all the way real.
Yeah.
I want him to come back as Tony Stark, living,
Yeah,
and
same here.
that they explain why he was so hell bent on getting that Thanos
Oh, and somebody that was about
because
his brother.
yeah, 'cause that's his brother.
I mean,
Mhm. Nah, don't do that, man. Nah, I don't want to see that. I never liked that story. Cause then you putting it out there that his mama hoe. And we don't want to talk like that. You know what I mean?
but that would be an interesting way of going because they did talk about like how you were saying about the older brother. Because when on Endgame, when they went back to time, then when they went back in time, and that's when when Tony Stark had met his pops, and his pops was talking about his mom was pregnant, and it was a year earlier than he was created, and he never heard about no brother.
Yeah. Yeah, that's because of the suit that he was supposed to wear when his father and his mom were traveling in space. That's I like to hear more on that. It'd be nice if they talk about that. If
I
But
they
mean,
that's
that's
how
explain
possible.
that,
They could
but
that,
bring
that's
out this
where
in the
Tony
Eternals.
came from.
huh?
That's where Tony came from when his mom and daddy went to space.
No, they're saying, well, oh yeah, well they must have changed it. They might probably change it by now, because Tony was just adopted. He was just a regular motherfucker that was just fucking smart. But yeah, they probably done changed that shit. So,
Yeah, because
but I still would like to know. I would still like to know. You know, them talk about his brother. Why his brother? How long his brother been hitting? Why his brother been hitting and knew what the hell was going on, but did nothing. Cause his brother is smarter than Tony Stark. Sat there and did nothing. Over there, sit in a wheelchair, like my man, like my man. What's his name? What's the boy
Professor
name?
Xavier.
No. The real scientist dude. What's his name that passed away?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cause his brother got an Iron Man suit made out of the same metal that Mjolnir made out of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's really thunder time right there.
Hey, 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 they can touch that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, Marvel did say they're going into two different directions. One Earth base, and on the other base is going to be outer space. So you're gonna get trippy shit like that. So when they go in outer space, they gotta hit you with some different type. They gotta do something that's not grounded.
And just let Tony start. Just let Tony start.
I mean,
Robert Downey Jr.
he
be
could
an
still
AI.
be alive with the he could still be alive with the refugees. Um, that's with Valkyrie, his brother.
With Valkyrie,
Yeah, like he can still be like they still got Asgardians still alive. Thanos
right?
didn't kill all of them.
Nope.
Man, think about it. They how their numbers got wiped out. Think about when on Thor.
I thought he only killed half.
No, listen, he killed half. Now think about this here. On Thor, not Love and Thunder, Thor or Ragnarok, right? All the people from Asgard they got killed on Ragnarok. Everybody, all the people got on the ship, right? So that's probably half of Asgard got killed already. So Asgard is on the ship. Thanos come in and invade this ship. The people that was on
He
there
killed half of
got
them.
killed. So it was a handful that was left. Not half, a handful. Now, out this handful of people that's from Asgard, when Thanos snapped his finger, guess what happened to that half? Man, if they ain't got royal flushed,
Mm-mm. No, not really. Who just
shit,
said that
what?
the rest of the ass? Hear me out. Who just said?
Yeah,
Who just said the majority of the population of Asgard didn't escape? Who to say that they didn't escape? Did they not have different escape route inside that last movie? They
Yeah,
did.
they actually
Did
do.
not did our handoff was showing how was helping people escape? Who to say that they didn't love? Who to say that
Yeah,
there was
yeah,
already
but
Asgardian that wasn't on that left Asgard years ago? Remember
they didn't.
Valkyrie, the chick that played as one of the Valkyrie. Think about this. Where she was at, how long she left. So if she left Asgard, how many other Asgardian left around that time?
right. They could have a lot of Asgardians all around the world just
Wait,
floating.
Say, let's say this. Look at this. Look at this. Hear me out.
Yeah,
Thor traveling in space with the Guardian of the Galaxy.
right.
Would they need to start flushing them in and out because it was more than one. It was more. It's even more than the one that they showed. With the Guardian of the Galaxy. It's more than them. Who to say that he don't run into a planet that's an Asgard planet that they sat there and they settled and said that let's just hear me out. Just saying, Odin told him to go there because he knew this was coming. Did he not knew this was coming? What did he say? My son, my time is up.
Yeah,
Who to
he knew
say
it
that
was
he didn't
coming. It's
have?
time for
Who
Ragnarok.
to
He
say
already knew.
that? Yeah, who to say that he didn't have a backup plan for another planet with other Asgardian, and he knew that they right there that he already knew that that it was sealed that this was going to happen. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I mean, yeah, that could be a that could be a way. Say yeah, say chaos. Who you think got it the worst from Thanos snap?
I mean, I had a theory about what happened to the Asgardians.
Okay, yeah, let me hear the theory.
All right, I have. They didn't. We don't. We're not even. We didn't even get introduced to all the gods in Asgard, though, didn't we? There's still
No,
more
we did
gods,
not.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
So
is.
yeah. So we didn't. So we don't know where the mother gods are at. So they have all those gods that they can introduce, and who knows when they introduce Beta Ray Bill, he may come with more Asgardians. Who knows?
Yeah, they can play. Hey, you know what?
Uh-huh.
I like where you're going with this. Who to say that Thor
Mhm.
and Beta Ray Bill didn't already holler at each other and fought each other or what
Hey,
so have you
matter of fact,
Because
matter of
all
fact,
the
They
other,
hold
they
on,
the
wait a minute,
extended
because all
wait a
the
version.
other
minute,
guys
wait a
know
minute.
that Asgard has got to be destroyed. They got to know.
No,
You can't tell me they
listen,
don't know.
listen.
Hmm.
Ragnarok, pay attention. Beta Ray Bill already got his hammer.
Hmm.
I can see
He
that.
not even in. Yeah, you remember the tower where they was fighting when they was fighting there. And he had the Tower of Champion.
Yeah.
Remember, Beta Ray Bill was the one at the top with Thor helmet on. So that means he already got a hammer.
Yeah, well,
Hmm.
well, all you know is let's just say that planet where
So
they
that
came
means he didn't
from.
already been to Asgard.
That planet where they came from or whatever, or how things is playing out or whatever, who to say that Thor don't go back there, liberate them, and find out that wait a minute, you telling me the majority of this population is Asgard? I'm just saying, Beta Ray Bill could have been
Mhm.
a person. He could have been just like the Silver Surfer went out and go search for a whole new world for the Asgardian because the All Father knew it. I'm just saying that hey, they can play it out just like that.
Yeah, because basically that's what he was doing for the Carbonites.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm just saying.
yeah.
Beta Ray Bill already had the hammer that could transport him through space. You know what I'm saying? Even though they switched it up with the hammer with the names and stuff, but who to say that his hammer can't call the Bifrost? Just like Stormbreaker do? Because that's actually what Stormbreaker was.
No,
It ain't like
Stormbreaker's actually that's supposed to be his hammer.
no. That's what
Stormbreaker
I'm
was
saying.
his.
No. But that's what I'm saying. They, cause you know how they always switch it up. But I'm saying that they. Oh, that's not fair. So who to say that he didn't get an upgrade version that can call for the Bifrost?
Nah, I'm going with the time skip. He ended up with Mjolnir.
You think he gonna end up with Marinette? You think he gonna switch?
I think, all right, look, when Loki got away and everything changed, I think he end up with Mjolnir while Thor got Stormbreaker, and they might switch with each other because Thor in love with the hammer.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, because also in the comic book,
Love and thunder,
Marinette
huh?
got
They
even.
did.
Yeah. No, no,
They
not that.
even in the comic book,
Sto-
Beta Ray Bill had took the he had took the hammer. And,
Yep.
Odin made Stormbreaker, and that's when they switched.
Yep, because he was worthy. He became worthy with of it, and I think Beta Rail Bill was the last of his race. Some crazy shit. He was just the last. He was the last person of his race. Not only that, Stormbreaker did get reforged, and I'm not Stormbreaker. Mariner
Hell,
did
hell.
get reforged. Yeah, it did get reforged, and it was more powerful.
Yep. Well,
People don't
the
know.
thing
People
about it
don't know that.
was, yeah, but the thing about it was, Thor thought the power from Mjolnir came from the hammer,
And
which
it did.
Mjolnir it got his own power, but it was Mjolnir wasn't nothing but an amplifier of his power.
Yup. It was channel. He just channeled his power. Just you know, just didn't know how to tap onto it.
Right, right.
Or they
See,
can
that's
so
why I
so.
want. That's why I want to see. That's why I want to see that Thor that can control all his power.
They was almost there. They had to nerf his ass though. I mean, they had too many people too many people OP on Endgame
Yeah,
I don't
yeah, they
care, man.
had
They
to.
should have went all the way with that.
Yeah, they should have.
against
They
Thanos.
should have.
Yeah, yeah,
They did
Yeah.
especially
that,
against
man.
Thanos.
This is the thing that people don't
They should have,
understand,
if
and I
they
do.
that's the case, he should have had the glove
Let me
with
put it like this:
four
they
off the
watered
stick. Like,
down Thanos, bro. Like
huh?
real
Yeah, they
talk.
did.
I really feel like they watered Thanos down in the movie because Thanos is
Yeah.
way more cutthroat than that.
Let me ask you this. Let me tell you this. You don't you know when Thanos was
They
disappearing and all that other
humanized. That's
stuff?
what they did.
Yeah, they did. I mean, I get it why they did it. It makes sense. But don't
Hey,
you
y'all
know
heard
when
the theory
Thanos was
about
all
Thanos wanted to get killed
huh?
because
Who?
you heard the theory about Thanos wanted to die. That was the whole thing. He wanted to die, and that was the only. And he wanted to die in glory. So he didn't want to die. You know what I'm saying? Like he putting his neck out. He wanted somebody to actually have the skill to kill him. So he was trying to get somebody to kill him because if he died, he was able to be with Lady Death. You get the whole thing. That's why he said go for the head. Why you didn't go for the head? So who in the right mind will tell you how to kill them unless they want to die?
Oh
You
no
know,
no no no, he said you should have aimed for the head. He said no, he
yeah,
told me that you should have went for the head because he knew that he messed up. He knew that he messed up. You should have aimed for the head, buddy. You done messed
Hey,
up.
well, check this
But
out.
but my whole thing was when Thanos was disappearing,
yeah.
they made it that Infinity Gem stone to do that. No, that's his power. His power. He had power to do that without that. That's why that's what I mean by like they dwarfed his power. He didn't need them Jim to try to teleport people. He didn't need that. That's part of his actual powers. That's why I was like, wait a minute, that's weird. He was
That's a
using the
good nerf.
stone to do that. But that was his no, that's his power. He do him and Darkseid can do that. They can teleport back to their own wherever. That's why I
Yeah.
was like,
I mean, you know, I'm not a fan of nothing OP. So anytime they something get nerfed, I'm a fan of it.
I am. I don't
Nah,
care. I am.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You want to just
I'm
have
an
that
OP
dive
I'm
just
dude.
trying to
going up.
understand.
Yeah, I love them OP
If
characters.
he needed the stones in the first movie, why didn't he need them in the second movie when he time traveled?
Yep.
Why he didn't need him in the second one?
Yeah,
Because you got teleported by About
Oh yeah,
not,
he used them pim particles. That's right.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Because I watched
Oh,
that in
oh,
game. I
oh.
watched it 4 times.
Well, you want to know something? Then you probably ain't gonna like Dormammu. You ain't gonna like Dormammu then.
I didn't
Chuck.
care for nope. I didn't care for Dormammu when they had him in Doctor Strange.
You know, me
I
tell you
don't care
why.
for.
Well, me tell
I
you
don't.
why.
You
Honestly, Dormammu can handle Thanos with the ring. Yes, that's why I
Yeah,
was
he
saying like
actually can.
you ain't gonna like it. 'Cause
in a whole different
Dormammu,
dimension.
yeah, I know he's powerful. Like
I
yo,
don't know. Doctor
Them
Strange
Infinity Stones can't do
got
nothing
in his
to him.
ass with one. Doctor Strange got in his ass with one.
I
Took it and
know
just bloop.
they had to nerf all their power. They have to. I'm
I
not
mean,
mad that they did it, but I'm just saying I
it's hard to
understand it.
tell a good story with what I'm saying OP. It's hard to tell a good story with OP. Because think about it, when it's too OP, he could just say, well, he just grabbed and did,
I
you can't
mean,
stop it. Yeah, too OP.
it ain't it wouldn't be if everybody OP.
Yup. Yep. Let me go refill my special cargo again.
Yeah.
I'm trying to wait for all my stuff to fill up, Savage. Yeah, but like he ain't lying. If everybody was OP, yeah. Like what I tell everybody. The one thing that I hate what they do with my favorite character is Superman. It ain't the fact that them dudes can whoop Superman ass and all that stuff. You know how I already gave you the Rocky scenario, how he get beat up, he loses power, then he come back trying to fight even stronger, making him fight back even better and stronger and shit. Because that's Superman. That's what he's supposed to do. They don't do that in these with these stories and these characters no more. They don't. They don't. Like a lot of character just because there's people that's more powerful than them and can beat them, don't mean that they can't. I mean, don't mean that they can't outsmart them and outthink these characters and whip they behind. Don't mean that they can't beat them. But the way they do it now is like, okay, let's just dwarf their power. A lot of these characters that you see now was super OP. The villain was super OP. The villain had more. You got to think about the villain was the one that came up with better ideas than the superhero, than the good
Yeah,
guys.
like King the Conqueror.
Yeah.
They had to they had to really, get their shit together to beat King the Conqueror the first time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you'd be surprised. Like
I
a
think that's
lot
gonna
of
be the next big bad too.
you think.
Bro, no, 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 no. Me and Flip favorite character. The dude, what is Anti Man?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Anti Man came
Oh,
and beat
that's
up.
one of my favorites.
And,
Anti
and
Man.
listen to me. He came and beat up all the Avengers.
Ain't that
Uh
He
Spider Man? Ain't he a
he
Spider
beat
Man
them
villain
up.
or some
He
shit?
beat them up so
He beat
bad
them.
that they had to
Royally.
go find the Blue Marvel.
yep.
Uh-huh.
And
They had to
no,
go
no,
through. They had to
hold
go
on,
through the
Mm-hmm.
president. They had to go through the president's files to find the
hold on.
Blue Marvel. And Blue Marvel was underwater with Namor.
No, hold on,
Mm-hmm.
Savage. No, no, tell him it get thicker than that. Catch this, on Chuck. That was his best friend.
Yup.
Yeah, that
But
was his best friend.
That was
I
his
think
best
Both
they
of
were
them
friend.
got their
war
powers at
buddies.
the same
They were
time.
war buddies. They were in the same war together.
Yup, that was his
Yep.
best
They was
friend.
in Vietnam together.
Listen
Uh-huh.
here.
But what happened?
They
Hold on,
was in,
hold on, hold on.
they was in
Go ahead.
Vietnam together.
Let the
And
young
then
let,
on top of this, the president, when they found out the Blue Marvel was black, the president told him he couldn't be a superhero no more.
mm-hmm.
All right. Let the young boy do it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, young boy. Go ahead. See what you got to say. Let's see what the youngin got to say. Go ahead.
All right. So how it happened, I forgot how they ended up getting their powers, but the reasons why they split off like they did is because Anti-Man had different had a way of thinking. He didn't like how like the minorities were being treated and all that. So then when he went, and got evil, now he had the power to actually do something about it. But he went about it the wrong way, like the bad way, the evil way. He's really kind of he's not bad. He's not really bad at heart.
Come
It's
on.
just how he goes about it.
In other
Killmonger.
word, and
Hmm.
yeah, like Killmonger
Yeah, exactly.
what's his name? Savage? What's his name? With that dude with that mess with metal with
Hmm.
Magneto. Like
King,
Magneto, not
oh,
really evil.
Kingpin. Yeah,
It's
Yeah,
just
because he
Kingpin.
didn't.
yeah, it's
Hmm.
yeah.
He
A
don't
lot of
like
them characters
how they
not
were getting
evil. It's just
treated.
that just that the position that they was put in that
Hmm.
made them like that.
Yep. Because he didn't
Right.
like how He didn't like
Basically,
how Blue Marvel and them
basically,
was being treated
basically, they was
during those
doing
times.
the Malcolm and Martin, the
Yeah,
Malcolm and Martin
basically.
thing.
There you go. There
Yep.
you go. Good
That's
analogy. That's what
basically
I'm
what they were
talking
doing.
about, bro.
Like
That's a
that,
good analogy.
they was the real Malcolm and Martin of Marvel
Yeah.
Yup. The
because
real
they was both
Malcolm
fighting for
X
civil rights. They was
and
really
Martin
fighting for
Luther.
civil rights.
Yup. There you go.
Hmm.
Man, that's a good analogy. I can't stand you right now. I
That's
should
why.
kick him off and act like I
That's
came
why.
up with it, and no one will
That's
be
why
the
if they do
wisest.
that, it's going to be
They
That's why it's one of those
end up getting
controversial
sent off the
things.
war together and
Uh huh.
experimented on. And Anti Man, he was like more pissed off about the situation,
Uh huh.
and that's how he ended up being basically evil. And Blue Marvel, he wasn't like happy about the situation, but he wasn't ready to kill nobody over it.
Yeah,
Right.
like Anti Man was.
Right. Ant-Man was ready to go to
Yeah, they were about. They were for
Yeah.
this. They're really for the same cause, but one has a different way of approaching it.
Hmm.
and you say he beat up all the Avengers.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did them
Yeah.
all
all
with
he
Yeah.
ease.
went
All
to
of them.
With
he
ease.
went to
With ease. Listen, Chuck, with
he went
ease.
to
He had no
he
problem.
went to Avengers Tower and punched everything down.
Uh huh.
Man,
Because you know he's so strong. He can't even he can't even exist in our universe in our realm.
Yeah,
He can only
that's the
appear top
problem.
of
He
down.
when he come to they world, he feed off antimatter.
Uh
So like him being there it basically drive him crazy, and he just start just killing people.
yeah,
hmm
yeah, he really is something serious.
Yeah.
Hey, who do you
But
think will be play Black Marvel? I mean Blue Marvel.
oh
How did I die?
I mean, cause think about it. That'd be the next hot thing to drop after they do Black Panther 2 is to come out with Blue Marvel.
and
So,
change yeah,
so
I would go with that and change the Avengers roster
I want my Wesley Snipes playing
Yeah.
because
Blue
Yeah.
Marvel.
You were
Wesley
no,
you had
Snipes.
Wesley,
you
no.
you said it right there. You would have what Savage just said. The only way they would
Yeah.
do it, they would have to switch out. It would be had like some of the Avengers would have to go to the West Coast and all that other stuff. Like you know what I'm
hmm
saying? It would have to
No,
be like the West
I'm
Coast.
just saying with the people that done left and the
Yeah.
people that's still there, I think they
hmm
can do it, and without people going west. Because if Thor going to space, uh, that mean Captain Marvel, she gonna be probably be around. She was a part of that team that Blue Marvel was on. Black Panther was
Yeah.
on that team. Uh,
hmm
I ain't like how they did Black
Spider
Panther,
Man was
but
on,
I
but
was mad because
Spider
Black
Man was on the
Panther was
team.
around.
You know what I'm saying?
Spider Man,
It
he
wasn't,
was grown then. He was
but
grown. He was older.
it wasn't Peter Parker. It was what you
Yeah.
call it. It was
Who?
the other boy, but
Who? Thought it was Peter Parker because I know Peter Parker. People don't know Peter Parker actually. People out there, Peter Parker actually get to be an adult. He
yeah,
actually had kids, and
Yeah.
they had to take it away and get rid of it because he wasn't doing what he wasn't that he used to do. The readers such as myself didn't like them when Peter Parker had kids, and they had to scrap that and get rid of that.
Yeah, how they did that was kind of
They had to.
yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't. It wasn't the same. It was not the same no more.
hmm
He wasn't.
He wasn't the
Anyway, go
same.
ahead. What else you were saying,
He
Sam?
wasn't a boy no more. He was a man. He had kids and a wife. You can't do
No,
that
he
at the same
wasn't.
time.
He wasn't. You had to read that comment, man. He wasn't doing what he used to do that make Peter Parker interesting.
matter of
You know what I'm
fact,
saying?
do you remember how they got rid of it though?
Nah, I forgot how they get rid of it. I thought they just got rid of that issue, threw it out. I forgot
No,
how they did it. What, they made it
they
like a
ain't just
dream or
throw it
some
out.
crazy shit. They,
They put it in the House of M.
oh, they did. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So basically, it was a dream. He was in a dream the whole time.
Oh,
Okay.
that's crazy.
Yeah. They had to get rid of some.
But see, this
You'd
the
be
thing.
surprised.
Like
You'd be
they had a
surprised.
lot of stories with characters who had loopholes like that, and people
Yeah.
didn't like the way the story went. So they threw him in the house of M, and basically they imagined the whole thing or something like that. But Peter Parker remembered what happened to him, and he was never the same again.
Oh man. Yeah, they had to get rid of that. I wasn't feeling that. I mean, it ain't the problem that I'm having kids. It was the fact that the story wasn't as good. It
Yeah,
wasn't as good. Just no different than how they made Superman was able to do every fucking thing. Story wasn't good no more. It just got watered down. Like what the, like it wasn't. I mean, wasn't fun. I wasn't feeling it. Like huh? He was doing stupid stuff that I thought that was ridiculous. Oh man, I gotta go save him, but I gotta go home.
Yeah.
MJ get mad and all that other stuff like that, and it just like what is this? A soap opera? Like they was saying, like they were trying to show you like what would happen you know if he had family, how
hmm
it would affect him as a superhero, and but they didn't think about how it would affect my reading skills when I read that. I felt like bone. I ain't want to read no more. No, that's funny. That's my mom. What was my home? I just gotta say that. I just gotta get on people. But go ahead. My bad. Go ahead, Savage.
Uh,
I mean, Chuck.
yeah, y'all. Hey, what y'all think about this here? Which female superhero lead character y'all would like to see and get their own movie? Now we
What?
have Black Widow that's already out now, and we have a success. I mean, not Black Widow that's already out now. We have Captain Marvel that's already out now. That's over the billion club. So, but just to shits and giggles, you know what I'm saying? Which other female character y'all would like to see on a big screen that actually need a just do besides for the ones that we have right now that's already in the works as in Black Widow.
Hey,
You don't want
didn't
to.
they want to do a? Didn't
You
they
don't
want
want to
to
ask
do
me.
a?
Oh no, not no A Force.
No, hold on. Didn't they want to? Didn't they want to do a Spider-Man and Friends
Like a Spider
movie or something?
Queen.
Nah, they could do a Firestorm movie. That wouldn't be bad.
Oh,
Fire,
what
not
movie?
Firestorm. Firestar.
Firestar.
Uh,
Firestar.
Firestar. Firestar wouldn't be bad.
you think they can get away with a 5-star movie?
Yeah, she was in. She was. If I don't got her mixed with somebody else, I want to say
No,
she was an agent.
hey, check this out. You
And
know
she,
what is you know what is the
Mm,
perfect time for?
what?
What?
Catwoman.
You
mm,
think so?
Yep. It's the perfect
mm.
time for a Catwoman movie.
And make it
You
more of
think
a
so?
heist, make it more of a
And
heist
make
real, like how they
and
did
make
the
it
Joker.
Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah, and make it a real heist type
How would
movie,
they
like
do
she
that?
really going.
She like straight thieving the whole time. The whole time.
Mhm.
You know
Like
what?
I don't
After
want
the
to see it.
success
I
of
don't
the
want to see
Joker,
a Catwoman trying to be a superhero. I want to see
you know what?
Catwoman
Y'all
as the villain
I feel in that.
and Gotham
Yeah,
PD after her. That's
Right,
before Batman. You know what I'm saying?
the
Batman do some
mysterious.
other shit. You know,
I,
he
I'm
don't
like
always chase behind Catwoman.
this is what I'm saying. I'm liking the fact they not putting Batman in all these movies that were people who was in the Batman shows,
Thank you.
like the Harley Quinn movie. Like Batman ain't in that movie.
You're supposed to
Hey,
be,
You know what I'm
but
you know what
saying?
movie I thought would have been better?
Even the one, even Suicide Squad didn't need Batman in that little
it
brief
Uh-huh.
really did.
Batman that was in there. They didn't need
It
that.
didn't. Yeah. It was just he was just a cameo. That's it, and got rid of him.
hmm But you know what? Honestly, I thought
Huh, girl?
Harley Quinn, Catwoman, and Poison Ivy should have got a movie, but more than the Birds of Prey. To be honest with you,
Yeah.
that probably would have been a better movie.
Yeah, I think you should read some of the Birds of Prey because if I'm correct,
And Black
Catwoman
Canary.
was, yeah, because Catwoman was in that. I don't know what
Right.
happened when the movie. I don't
That's
know
why
what that
when I
movie
watched
was
the
doing.
movie, I was
Yeah,
confused.
yeah.
I was
Catwoman.
really confused. Like,
Catwoman is the one that was showing them how to do stuff. I don't know what happened
And
or
I want
what
to
was
say
going
that's what she
on.
was. I want to say that's what Catwoman was doing with those two, with Poison Ivy
poison.
and Harley Quinn.
This is what I'm telling you. This is what I'm trying to
Mhm.
say. All three of them was part of the Birds of Prey. It was more than just.
Oh,
It
all
was
three
like,
of them too. Poison Ivy
yeah,
too.
Yeah, they
yeah,
changed that.
Yeah,
They changed.
they screwed
That
that
shit
up
with the
horribly.
sirens too, wasn't it?
huh?
Who?
The
Who?
Sirens. Yeah, my fault. Yeah, that's basically who they were. The Sirens. That's what they were called.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
Sirens. The Sirens was part of the Birds of Prey. Like it was like 15 females in the Birds of Prey.
Mm. And and it's funny because they could have just branched off with from the Birds of Prey with the Sirens. That would have let out perfectly.
Yep.
Well,
Let's see.
Yeah, I'm not sure what DC was doing there.
Mary basically taught all of them how to fight.
Hmm.
I'll go watch. What about a Lois Lane movie? All about
no,
Lois Lane.
no,
Really,
No,
no,
no, no,
no,
really.
no,
no.
no.
Chuck, I got to get rid of you, Chuck. Chuck, nice of you being host of the show, but I got to kick you off, dog. You bugging. You
Please,
bugging.
Hey,
Lois
let
Superman,
Kyrie
Lane.
my
get his
favorite.
dick.
Lois freaking
Let me tell
Lane.
you something. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Superman, my favorite character, but I think Superman got bad taste in women.
You don't like Lois Lane?
Oh no, I
I
always
mean,
thought that was
they
stupid.
can they, they,
She
they
didn't
can
know
still
who the
they can
hell he
still go
was.
with that old story that he married his cousin.
Hmm.
I ain't gonna go that far. God
Heck,
damn.
heck, I'd rather see
I like how
a
Lois
Jane
was
Foster
married to.
Thor movie, standalone Jane Foster Thor movie than that. The Lois Lane movie.
I mean, think
I,
about
I
yourself.
want to see no Lois
On
Lane.
the Red Sun, Lois Lane married to Lex Luthor brought a whole different dynamic to that character.
Mm.
Now, I was joking about the movie, but I want to see them start implementing these characters in different ways.
You know what I'd rather see? I'd rather see I'd rather see I forgot what Batman it was called, but when Bruce Wayne and his wife got killed, Bruce Wayne's father took the mantle as Batman.
Flashpoint.
Flashpoint,
Flashpoint, yeah.
yeah,
I wouldn't mind seeing the Flashpoint Batman.
that's a Flash movie. Batman just got to be in it. Yeah, I mean, besides for any characters that's based out of Gotham,
They not gonna
female
make.
wise,
I don't think they gonna make a Flashpoint movie until they want to fix the DCEU.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
yeah. Because this new Batman movie is a standalone movie. They already figured since they did it with the Joker, they might as well just try a
and
standalone
this joke
Batman.
is going into this movie. He made too much money not to be in this Batman. I can get watch. DC do that.
Not. He's not because this Batman. Oh shit! I didn't know that was gonna happen. Because this Batman is not even in the MCU. I don't know. They said it already.
That man
They
never
said
been in
that.
the MCU.
You know
The
what I
D
mean?
the
I said
DCEU.
MCU. I mean the DCU. Yeah, that's what I meant. But they said it's a standalone. They said it's going to be
I
an
mean, but think about
earlier
the age
Batman.
difference. People don't
It's an
realize
earlier.
Joker is older than Batman. People think they're around the same age. No, Joker
Oh
been older
yeah,
than
yeah,
Batman.
Yeah,
yeah. He is.
he about 10 to 15 years older than Batman.
Batman. Yeah.
About let's say Walking Phoenix age over Twilight.
That's why I was saying I wanted to see. I, I wanted them to show that this that Joker.
It's his
You know what
brother.
I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying. Yeah, that's his brother, and that's the whole reason why they won't kill each other.
Right.
Because think about it. How many opportunities the Joker done had that y'all done seen the Joker done had to kill Batman and he didn't do it.
A
Too
lot.
many. Too
Way
many.
too many.
Every time.
He even
Mhm.
he's. I mean, he even said in some of the comic book, he's like, "Yo, I feel like you're like a brother. Why would I kill you when I'm having so much fun?" I'm like, this
Yeah.
dude.
Hmm.
Yeah,
He
The boy
always
said
said that
that.
there were
He
two
said that.
sides to the same coin.
He
He
said
always
that.
said that
Yeah,
Batman was the good and then Joker was the
or the one when he said, um, we can't kill each other. We two sides of the same coin. And then he like
And that will make the Joker have that extra dynamic. And know what else could be that extra dynamic too?
he
If
said, because Joker like you know what I'm saying. If you kill me, then you not gonna have nothing to do. And if I
or
kill you, and if I kill you, I'm not gonna be able to have fun.
hmm Actually, I want to say there was he said that in the game, and he also said that
He said it in the
he also
movie.
said
in the
uh-huh.
last joke, the killing joke, that's what it was, killing
Mhm.
joke.
He also said that if you kill me, Batman, it's like losing a part of yourself. Same thing the other way around. It's like losing a part of myself if I kill you too.
Right. DC been hitting it.
It's like Batman and Joker is yin and yang. It's what they really are.
Oh, what? Oh yeah, the yin and the yang. Yeah.
Hmm
I want them to show a movie that show that Batman really fucking crazy and he in a mental home.
That'd be depressing at
And
the end.
and
Krug, extra Krug, and he in the
I,
all the villains he
Well,
fighting is
well,
this employee.
and a couple comic book, they was, they showed that Batman was on. It was all in his head. Everything was just a mental thing. So if they was to do that, it ain't like that's that far off because they did it before.
Heck, if
They
they want
had
to
did
get
it
real
before.
crazy, they can do Batman Who Laughs. Although I don't think it's finished yet.
yeah.
I mean, they can do metal. That part finished.
Oh yeah, they can do metal. Yeah.
Well, see, that's the thing when we was talking about last. Dark. I mean, metal is supposed to be part of that dark
hmm
Justice League thing that they talking about doing on HBO or streaming, or that they gave the old boy the money that they gave that boy $6 billion for to
Uh
do.
huh.
That's what that's supposed to do. What's his name? J.J. Abrams. That's what that $600 million, because that's supposed to be part of it. All that's like Batman metal, all that stuff. Yeah, that's that's supposed to be part of that. Like it wouldn't be. It ain't that far off from what you're
I mean,
saying.
hey, say Flip, yeah, you're right. That would be DC actually can clean up their closet and get that shit together. But my
If
thing is,
DC
how could
go
Wonder
dark,
Woman and Aquaman fit inside of this universe with the Batman and new Walker Phoenix Joker?
boy, you crazy. Did you see the one where Wonder Woman killed Aquaman wife and was wearing her crown?
Yeah,
Yeah, they can go dark because yeah, in the comic book, Wonder Woman suffered from PTSD, and every time we seen a red in any story about her going home, it's been all in her head. She been banned, like she been banned from the island. Once you leave that island, you can never return.
You
like
ain't
what
pay
about
attention
the
to
other
what
Amazon?
you ain't pay attention to what her mama said when her mom said she like, yo, you sure you want to do this? Her mama told her once you leave, you would never find your way back. Her mama told her. I mean, no, one time she did actually find her way back, and that was because of some fucking technology and
No,
all that other crazy
they
shit.
wrote it in there now, and she never been back.
Oh, that's fucked up.
You heard me,
Mhm.
Flip?
That's messed. Yeah, that's
They wrote
messed
it in
up.
there now, and she never been back.
But
That's what kind of gets me confused about Titans though, cause
Everything.
old chick Wonder Girl's coming. It was they were taking Wonder Girl's body to the place to I forgot the damn name that place.
Oh, you right.
Uh
You
huh.
know he is. No,
Yeah,
he is right. What's the name of that show?
Titans.
Titan.
On it. Yup,
Yeah.
on Titan. The old
Yeah.
one, the old head chick. She from there too, or she know them or something. I
Mhm.
think no. I think she's the only one that can take them there. I don't even think Wonder Woman can. I think she's the only one that can take her there. or
Yep.
some crazy stuff. Like I know what you're talking about. I think that old lady. I don't know who she's supposed to be, but I think she's the only one that get permission to do that. That can go back and
She
forth. I
has
don't
to be
know.
important because
I don't know if
I
she
still want to
part.
know.
If she's the Amazon or what.
Because I still want
Yeah.
to know. Oh yeah, she is. She is. She is.
Hey,
But
so
I
so
still want to know. I still want to know who hired that contract to kill her. Because remember, that's who Deathstroke was supposed to kill, not Aqualad. He was supposed to kill old chick. So she had to be important.
right,
Yeah,
Aqualad
you sure
got
enough
got
right.
hit. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and they
you
never
sure
said
enough
why
right on
she was
that
supposed
one.
to get killed time.
Yep. Aqualad saved her life.
Oh, why they? Oh, why he was trying to kill Aqualad? No,
No, why
Aqualad
was
was in the
Deathstroke
way.
was no? I said why Aqualad was trying to kill. Who hired that contract to kill her? The
Yeah,
old
Oh,
Deathstroke
chick.
yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
yeah,
kill.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
That's
wonder
a
who
good ass
tried.
question. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that is a good question. Who the fuck did do that?
Uh
Because
huh.
that, yeah, because there's a reason why. Well, we know why they wanted to kill her. Because she was getting too nosy into whatever type of political. Because she knew a lot of shit that was going on. She knew a lot of stuff both ways.
Mm.
She knew a lot of stuff. So you right. That's a good question. I wonder who did. No, I
And
don't
they
know.
also implemented that Wonder Woman was there too. That she's in.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he was like, oh, Wonder Woman's waiting or something over there.
right.
Is going to see her. So
Yeah,
I
because
wonder
I don't
how
think
they're
they're
going to
going.
do that.
That yeah, me too. Because I don't think they're gonna follow the comic book at all, Savage. I think they're gonna say fuck that and do what the fuck they want to do,
Yeah.
like they've been doing.
yeah. I mean that's possible, but I just want to see what they go. I want to see a collective universe in DC. See the shit that they got everywhere. That's kind of like messing up the brand
Yeah,
for me
that
personally.
old chick was supposed to be like what the hell that thing name that
Who?
the sister. All right, you know the dude who crossed the river now,
Would
the
you
one
say
you
who?
got to pay the river Nile.
Oh, the River Nile. Oh,
Well,
Yeah.
they don't call it the Nile in Greek mythology. They call it another river. But you got the one you got to pay the toll to, the one they pay the toll to cross the river or whatever.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. I
That's
can't think.
his sister.
Oh, really?
Oh.
That's the reason why she can go back and forth.
Okay.
Ah,
She is
damn.
the
All right.
only one. She is the only like he the only one that can cross that river. She the only one that can take them across that ocean.
Right. I know what he's talking about. It's like he talking about like that. I can't think of the
Why
name of
can't
it, but
why
I
can't
know
they
what
go
he's talking
across the
about.
ocean? What's so hard about it?
Huh?
What's so hard
It,
about crossing the ocean?
because it's like a
It's not a
mental
regular
block.
ocean. It's basically
Yeah.
you leaving Earth. You actually traveling to
Oh.
another dimension.
Zeus hit that. Zeus hit it.
He hid that island
He
from
hit
his
that
wife.
island.
Yeah, is a
He hit
dimension
that.
on Earth at the island that you can't get to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Mm.
hit that joint. Yeah, he hit it.
Because most of them females on that island is his daughters.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you
I
ain't
don't
pay
think
attention.
That's
I don't
why
think
ain't no
chaos.
men
I,
allowed,
I
huh?
I don't think chaos. I don't know if chaos know about Greek mythology, like the real.
Yeah,
Hold up, the real Greek mythology. Zeus is a whore.
Zeus is the real Tony Stark.
Yeah, he
Oh
is.
yeah.
No, he worships it. No, 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 no. Zeus is the real Captain Kirk. He's the real like oh no like no look up Greek mythology. If you listen to it, whatever, you will see like a lot of stuff in Greek
Yeah.
mythology that's
Yeah, because
crazy that they do.
I know a lot of those gods and goddesses are his
His
children.
kids. His kids
Yeah.
and grandkids are like having like Zeus turned into all types of stuff like the Minotaur and all that other stuff. How they came about, Zeus was smashing one of them. He turned into one of them and made them look like that. And they came up and they looking half human
Yeah,
and have and a lot of them guys and stuff like that are able to make with them because of Zeus. Like they not supposed to, but Zeus was messing with it.
Damn, that's crazy.
Like they don't tell you that. Like they
just
don't tell
like
you
in
that.
like
Don't listen.
in the
Don't watch that.
Injustice story. The Injustice story when they kept when they all the people on Earth was calling Superman a god, when Zeus came down and told Wonder Woman, "Yeah, you gonna stop being with him," and matter of fact, beat him up, and she broke both of Superman arms.
Mm-hmm. Until he got back under that damn sun.
No, that ain't what happened. What you calling them came?
Who?
The new gods and made them stop.
Yeah, you
That's
right.
that's when Apocalypse attacked. Not Apocalypse. I'm thinking, what is
Yeah,
that?
he gonna stomp you when you're down.
Dark Side attack at that minute when everybody was either dead or hurt.
Yeah, but then that after that, that's when they had to get back under that sun. Had to put him back under that yellow sun. So that shit was nasty. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's when he had to get back under that yellow sun or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's right, because he killed Hercules first.
Hmm. Like he had to get that joint back because yeah, like you said, when Darkseid come, that's when they need this motherfucker to man up. That's why I always. That's the one thing that I. You know what my tattoos was. I hate it. Me and my man, we hate. Matter of fact, he on chat right now. Real Rap 2020. You know the worst thing that we always hated. This
Yeah,
is the thing that I hate. I'm gonna break it down to you.
yeah.
Here you go. Here I'm dead serious, and it sounds crazy, and y'all gonna feel me when I say this. Here you go. Uh, you got somebody that got powers, right? That can do a little magic. Even though he can overcome magic, he can get beat up. Superman can get beat up by somebody that got magic.
Mhm.
But but somebody else, the person's like let's say Dr. Fate, give you an example. But Dr. Fate, he get his ass whooped by another dude or by another person that Superman can beat. I used to hate that. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Oh, that's
I
that
hate
paper
that.
rock
Yeah,
scissors.
yeah, I can't stand that. That always irritated the hell out of me. So you telling me he can beat this dude, but he can't beat that dude because that dude that just whipped his ass, he can beat that other dude, and that
But
dude
he
can't
can't
beat
beat
him.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I hate that. I cannot hate that. That is so annoying to me. I can't stand that when they do that in comic book. And I'll be saying to myself, but that doesn't make no sense.
The only thing I
How
can say, the only thing I can say is that type of
and it's
stuff
still
can
like
happen
that.
in real life. That's the only
But
thing
it's
I can say about that. That's the only freaking reasonable thing that I can ever think of about how that can happen.
because it's still no, but it's still like that in comic book. They don't change it. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, this dude that powerful, bro. How you gonna hold a black hole in your hand, but you telling me you can't stop this dude right here? This dude right here, that does a little bit of magic that can make you trip. But that dude right there that does a little bit of magic, that can do a little bit of magic, is a weak ass character that can get his ass whooped by another dude that he just whipped his ass.
But so what about this here? The whole fight with him with him and I about to say Shazam with Black Adam. You know, Black Adam and Shazam.
Honestly,
I think that's stupid.
that's stupid because ain't no way in hell Superman's supposed to be able to win that fight.
Thank
Hmm.
you. It's no,
What?
he shouldn't even be a category because of
No, no,
that stipulation
I
of
would say,
Superman right
no,
there.
listen to me, listen to me. The reason why I say this is because Black Adam done had his power too long.
He's well
He
trained.
know
He more
he
trained than
know how
Superman.
to use it. He
Yep.
mo he one of the best fighters on the planet. Matter of fact, he one of the best fighters in the universe. He been he been training since like ancient Egyptian time
He been
or longer than that.
yeah, he been training ever since been
That's how
training.
long he didn't had his power.
Right.
Right. All right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
with
Here you
magic,
go. This. Now,
with
now,
pure
now,
magic.
now, now. The only thing that I like what the movie did that makes no, no, no. Don't get it wrong. I get
It's
it.
like
Superman. I get it.
he's subject to it.
Superman ability is to overcome that. I get that. I get that. But that fast, no, no.
I think Magic should nerf him. That's what I think it should do. I don't think it
It's
should be a
supposed to.
huh?
It's supposed to.
Yeah,
But
like
but
those Magic, I could cut you right there, you know, some shit like that. But you know, like the way they you know, to say I'll be out, I don't like that much of it. Even though I don't like OP characters, But like how you said with Dr. Fate, even though Dr. Fate is a magic character, he shouldn't be able to beat Superman. Now, a character like Black Adam, yeah, he's supposed to beat Superman brains out. That's just how I just think about it. And they got certain characters that
Well,
Yeah,
well, well,
with
well,
Dr.
well,
Fate,
well, well,
with Dr.
well
Fate,
actually,
you can't say
Doctor,
that. You can't say that with Dr. Fate because Dr. Fate, he essentially outthink them.
yeah. What the
I
hell
mean,
happened?
See, Superman ain't gonna. All he can do is really fight. He
I don't know. Superman ain't dumb
tell
though.
me one.
Well, it
He
depends
ain't
on
that
which.
smart either.
It depends. Well, no. Well, this is the fuck up. This is the fuckery part where they do at the fuck up part.
He don't really get smarter till he get older.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yep. Like Superman, how powerful Superman is. A lot of that stuff don't happen until Superman get older. We mentioned Superman 1 million, where he be virtually a god. Superman is nothing more than an ideal of what people looks up to. That's why every comic book based their powers and strength off of him. He is really powerful, but it's just some characters. There's no way. Zod. There's no way he should have been able to beat Zod. No way.
Hold on, hold
Zod
on.
was
Hey, no, no, no.
genetically
Hey, say flip. Hold up.
no
Check
way.
this out. Yeah, yeah, it is. Let me just 50-50 balance with Zod. Now, Superman grew up on Earth, right? Even though Zod was trained as a fighter, now Superman grew up with his powers. He learned how to use his powers, so he already knew his potential, not full potential, but he knew his potential. Zod just got powers 2-3 days, and he probably still staggering around trying to figure out how to move correctly. So he catching Zod at his weakest point. Now, if Zod would have had the time to train and be perfect at knowing what he's doing, because he caught on pretty fast, but this is just him at his opening stage. Now imagine how bad Zod would have got if he would have not and just submitted and came back and fought Superman, what I'm saying, in Superman 3 or some shit like that with movies or something later. We had time to actually adjust to what's going on with how to move and stuff with Superman, but him is blinking now. Like Zod learned how to fly, but he still ain't, what I'm saying, he ain't practiced. That's how I think why Superman was able to overcome Zod.
No, no. You know why he was able to become Zod, able to it. Only reason thing that makes sense as time went on with comic book, even with the movie. The movie made more sense than anything that they need to interpret that and encrypt that into the into the comic book. It's because he had a billion people in his DNA cell that he need to learn how to activate. That's what they should do. Other than that, there's still no way he could be Zod. There's no way, and that doesn't even matter. Zod is just straight up is a beast. And any comic book, there's no way Superman should be able to beat him. No way. Like
Superman.
this is
Well,
what he
hey,
was genetically made for.
how many times have Zod ever beat Superman?
None.
Thank you.
None. That's what I'm saying. But
See,
it
I always,
shouldn't be like that. It should be no way that no. Superman should be getting his ass whooped. I'm sorry, this dude genetically built and made like that. He should not be able to. He should not be able to win at all. Okay, there's only one time when he lost, and that was on Smallville when Zod possessed Lex Luthor's body, and he was whooping. He was whipping Clark behind. Of course, I know. Clark was a child. He was a teenager or whatever. But I'm
Hey,
sorry, there's no way he should. There's no way he should beat that dude. I'm sorry.
I don't
Other
know.
than that, he got a billion people
hey,
in his plan, but he still don't know how to activate them themselves. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no way that should go down like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
God
hey,
should have
Savage, you
mopped
feel the
the
same
floor
way?
with him, huh?
Now, I know out here y'all said, Savage, you feel the same way I feel, or you feel a different way about Zod and Superman? Zod shouldn't
it
get.
was one time. Oh, I do feel the same way, but it was one time Zod did win.
Yeah,
The time he made Superman not be born.
Oh shit.
he
Oh
pulled a
shit.
Hitler on Superman.
Oh man.
So basically, he got to the pod before the pod ever left out to shoot to Earth.
No, I think you went back in
Yeah,
time.
yeah. He
I
got
thought you went back in time or something.
no. You remember he put his they was using their DNA, they was pressing the button on the other what movie that was? The DC movie. The animated movie. They had they
It's a lot
the
of them.
two
I ain't gonna lie.
parents, they is the one where Batman was a vampire. That Superman is Zod's son.
What? I ain't see that one.
Mo, hey, Mo in the comment section, he talking about they gonna give it to Superman because he's everybody American hero because he's the first superhero. I don't care, man. I don't care. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just don't get that. I never understood
And that's
that.
not true. Shazam was the first superhero.
You know what I'm saying? No, Superman was. He was. He was the first one. Shazam was the first one for kids. Kids related to him. Shazam comic book outsold Superman because kids like the idea of a boy turning into a man.
Hey, I got a question. This is a science question. What Marvel or DC character y'all think that could survive a black hole? Like the
That's a
little
lot of
black.
that's a lot of characters that can survive a black hole. There's a lot of Marvel and
Just,
DC characters. It's a whole lot, dog.
um
Hey, we just
There's a
talked about
lot.
two. We just talked
We
about
just
two who could. Blue
yeah,
Marvel and Anti Man. Those
yeah,
are already two off the bat. And
yeah, and
Superman.
Black
That's the
and
Panther
third one.
Superman.
Black Panther did it.
Yeah, like you'd be
Yeah.
surprised how many. It's a lot of characters that survive a black hole, dog. It's a lot of
That-
them.
Mm-hmm.
That's impossible. So
No, it's not. Because
how,
What's
think about
impossible?
it, we really don't. We really don't even know what a black hole really do. Really, it's just all theories.
Yeah,
So it's just
I
like
know
you
whatever
gotta
goes
realize
in don't come out. That's a fact.
we don't know. We
maybe
don't even we
we
don't even
don't
know
even
that,
really know
dog.
that.
We just know what they telling us. That's what they saying.
Hmm.
Oh shit! Yeah, ready for the
They
meat and
ain't
potato
they
flip?
Cause they ain't how would they know that if they never been there? All they can see what's going
Exactly.
on. They ain't never going to no
Exactly.
black hole. No one ever went into a black hole and
They say.
and came back
They
out. Like
say.
yo,
It came back
They
out.
say. They say.
The
They
yeah,
same,
say.
huh? Not the
They say a
same, huh?
wormhole. They say a wormhole is in the black hole, and the wormhole is what that is what leads to another dimension.
Man,
We
I can
don't
oh
say,
even
wow,
know if other dimensions even exist.
yeah. That, you gotta be on some Avengers level shit for that.
yeah. They say
Mhm,
it is no. Man, listen here. I don't know where they gonna go with that one. That's too feeling,
mhm.
man. Only black hole and what's the other one you say? Chaos. Only
Wormhole.
black hole and warm her. I know. I ain't even gonna say it. We ain't even gonna say
Yeah, I know where you're gonna go,
it.
but yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
combined with space, huh? Combined with space.
yeah. Hmm.
One in all I'm gonna say one in the front, one in the back. But I'm just saying though, man.
Hmm.
That's all I'm gonna
Yeah.
say. No, man.
That's crazy. So man, what's good, Flip? Let's hit me. Go ahead and bless the panels with the meat and potatoes there. The main topic that we was talking about.
I think you know what, before that, I think we were doing pretty good for us just coming off the top of our head with these topics that we came up with. But the main topic is, as he said, the meat and potatoes is people. And everybody on here already know. So that question is, we're gonna start it off. If you don't mind, start it off with Savage.
Get
Because
all
Savage,
live.
because Savage said something that he was gonna say in, before we got went live or whatever, before you hopped in. Um, what is going to happen to GameStop? Is GameStop is going to survive the COVID-19 apocalypse? Is it going to survive it? Savage?
That depends on what state you in and private ownership.
Everything going digital.
Because certain states,
Let's hear him out first. Go ahead. Certain state, what?
no, that's not what I'm talking about. Certain states, GameStop workers are essential workers. So they still working because some people complained to their governor that if they couldn't play video games, they'll go crazy.
And to be honest with you, I
And,
can
and
see.
and the reason why I said private ownership is because as a majority, GameStop might disappear. So only the private owners will still be around.
Hmm.
Chaos. Chuck, we go last, Chuck.
I I'll
Yo, oh,
I'll say this. I don't think they are because of one thing: digital sales, online sales through GameStop, and plus, I don't think it was either y'all two, but it was one of my friends said what they did is that their GameStop, you order something online, you can still pick it up in the store if you order it offline, but you can't go inside the store. So I think some GameStops are doing that. I think they're going to do just enough to get by. I don't think they're really going to get. I think they're going to survive. I think the online sales and you know, heck, one of them said that he didn't order online. He just said, "Oh, why don't uh, why don't I give you the money? You give me the game, and you just bring the game outside, take it, and we go about our day." And they did it. So I think they'll be fine. I
All
think
right,
they'll be
Chuck. All right,
man,
Chuck, you got it.
GameStop over with. GameStop gone. Me, all of a sudden, a fight and a person is hurt, and then all of a sudden, somebody rush in, they and rush in this person fight, and then jump in they fight and punch the other person and knock him out. He already hurt. He get knocked out from somebody else fresh. Think about this.
fine.
GameStop was already hurting, already beat up, already on his last leg. All of a sudden, the coronavirus was this other person that came and snuck. Boom. What I mean by that is GameStop is so short, so on the last limb. People don't buy physical stuff that much no more. The number was like what 80-20 at first, where people were buying 80% physical, 20% digital. You know, those numbers there, GameStop was a little bit cocky, a little bit worried. And when they hit 50-50, like what that was in 2018, the digital and physical sales was at 50-50. Now GameStop lost 50% of their profits because everything that they sell is off of resales. And if you're going digital, ain't no reselling of digital, at least at this time, unless you want a PC. So with that being said, that's 50% of GameStop revenue. Now, right now, we have this coronavirus. People that's at their house, they are learning. The people that was at their house, that was, let's say, or like how you were saying, Chaos, the one dude like, look, I still use cash money. Look, I give you this, give me my physical copy. I'm going to my house and play it. Now they have a lot of people that used to be like that, actually sitting at the house where I ain't got nothing to do. They got this game on here for $29 and they running sales like crazy. A person might run across a game they see on sale, never purchased nothing digital, and seeing how easy this person is purchasing the game digital, how easy it is. They're like, you know what? I'm gonna start purchasing my game digital. With that being said, now that's they losing out on GameStop. Now you have things like Xbox Game Pass when people get their hands on something that's going to be like Netflix, Hulu that ran Blockbuster out of business, what you think Game Pass is going to do to GameStop? It's going to run them straight out of business because everybody that never had it say, you know what, I'm at the house right now quarantining. I'm going to get Game Pass for a month just to try it out. It's $1. So I'm gonna sit there and try Game Pass and download all these games. Now they looking like, damn, why should I go to GameStop and pay $59 for one game and I could just pay $10 and I can have hundreds of games. Now all of a
Hey,
sudden, the more people that's doing this, the less GameStop gonna get. They already on their last leg. I say deceased by 2022. Last time you'll
hey,
see GameStop.
hey. Oh, we were talking about the end of
Hey, I got,
coronavirus, but the one thing I just got to say: never underestimate the power of idiots. Idiots, I'm telling you, idiots will save a company. You
Man,
just don't know.
Hey, check this out.
I
Listen
I
to me.
I
Listen to me.
mhm.
Yeah.
I understand your point exactly, but what about the people who don't own Xboxes?
Exactly.
What do you mean they
That
don't
too.
oh. Mm.
You talking about
The
Nintendo
people
Minis
who
and
play video,
PlayStations?
the people who play video games that don't own Xboxes, they own other
Hmm.
systems,
Hmm.
and they can't get all the shit that we get digitally.
Okay. I hear where y'all going,
Especially with the
and I,
Switch.
I, I, I gotta take my hat off to y'all. Y'all all three of y'all have both complaining arguments or whatever.
Hit him with the
I
other
get y'all
toes, Phil.
okay. I get where y'all going, and I understand that. But see, here's the crippling blow. As Chuck said, people are not going to go outside after this pandemic is over. People are so frightened. Even though you said never estimate the underestimate the power of idiots, no one is gonna go outside when this pandemic thing is over. Do you? How many people you think really gonna rush back outside?
And how many
Man,
people are out there rushing to a
they got
beach right
people.
now to get some
They got
sunlight and
None,
people.
some water?
They
Just
gonna go.
none.
saying.
They got people out there
Listen,
licking
listen to
toilets.
me.
If they licking toilets, they going outside.
Thank
Listen
you.
here. Listen to
There's too many
listen.
idiots out here in this world. I'm sorry.
I'm telling you, it's done for GameStop. You know how many people lost their job? I went inside Walmart, right? I said, let me go in Walmart and go get a printer. I would need a new like a printer mixed with a fax machine. This dude said one thing that popped in my head that made a lot of sense when I went inside them stores and I seen what was going on. Millions of people has lost jobs. I don't know if y'all watch the news. Because if you watch the news, you will
Yeah,
Hmm.
see already.
it's
You
30.
will
Last
see
time I
already.
checked was 3.3 million. I think we're
Right.
unemployed.
Boy,
So
you
so so
tripping it.
okay.
You tripping.
So listen to
Right now,
this.
yeah, as of yesterday, where they was at 30 million.
Okay, all
Hmm.
right. So my whole point is this: who you think gonna run outside the GameStop to go get a game if they don't have a goddamn job?
Hmm.
No one. No one is doing that. So what people's going to do, what they is already comfortable, what they're trying to make is the norm, is to shop online. I went in there, I ain't see nothing in none of them stores, Target and none of that. Even though I get where you're going with some of them stores, because some of them stores, like you said, that's still open at GameStop. All people have to do is wear a mask, go in there and get the game and keep moving, or order the game and get the game and keep moving. I get that. That is true. People can do that. But listen here, Sony is not going to help GameStop or Nintendo. It's not. People do online buying stuff right now. You can do that with anything. So when I walked in that store and I'm like, wait a minute, there's no printer. I'm thinking, well, it should be printers because ain't nobody buying no printers and stuff like that. So blah blah. That dude told me he said people are buying that stuff for their kids because kids are doing what right now. The same thing, which is my child and your child is doing right now. Seven is doing homeschooling on a computer, printer. So in that case, a lot of businesses had went under because of this pandemic because people is not working. No one is going outside to buy no game. Game sale digitally went up. It even went up on the PlayStation side. Not just Xbox, PlayStation, even Nintendo. Microsoft, I don't know if y'all. Well, I'm not gonna say his name. I'm gonna leave it alone. But a good buddy of me and Bone came in a party and said, "Yo, the sales of digital and Xbox and stuff like that went up. No one is going outside to purchase none of them games. No one is going to
Ain't
do
the
that.
Xbox they made it up to what 90 million users?
User,
That's what the other topic was, huh, Flip?
yeah, 90 million user. No one is going to
And
GameStop. No one. I don't know how
hey,
GameStop is going to survive. How you going to survive if no one is buying games? What did we
hey,
say, Savage? What did we say before when you said don't be surprised if the Xbox and all of them get pushed back?
I mean, it's
I would
possible.
not be surprised. I agree with you on that. I believe that. I can see that. What did Sony say they was going to do? They wasn't releasing a large amount of console. They're not going to do that.
Right.
Sony still got problem with this cooling system. I don't know why. Why is it so hard for them to make a cooling system? But they do. I don't know
They
what
ain't
the
got liquid
situation
cooled.
is. I don't know what the situation is or whatever. But but I'm telling you, GameStop is not going to survive. Only thing games what they going to sell? What you say? Digital copy? So how many GameStop going to shut down? Too many GameStop shut down. All of them might as well close because then that means a lot of people still ain't gonna go. People are fear or scared,
That's
even
why
though
I
they
said
want.
if GameStop do survive, the only way to be the privately owned, not
Maybe like a
the
mines and
corporate.
pops, huh?
Yeah,
Yup. The
like
game.
Maybe we
Listen
take the
here.
chicken
Listen here.
wings out of there too. Chicken
In
wings
other
and
word,
video games.
in other word, GameStop will become mom and pop store. There's no
Yeah,
way they're
man.
going to survive that. There's no way they're going to survive. People are not going out that damn door. Motherfuckers are scared. Most of the time when you in the hood and you see people going to GameStop, half the time they in there chilling in the store and stuff like that. You know, sometimes they don't even GameStop policy had changed, and they don't even like people hanging around in their stores and stuff. So how you gonna hang around in the store with games and you dancing if don't got no money and mom and dad don't got no job? It's not gonna
Mhm.
survive, dog. It's a wrap. I don't
I'm
see
tell
how they gonna. I don't see how that's gonna happen. This
I'm
pan,
telling if
then on number two, we still don't know how long this thing gonna last. So let's just say this.
well,
Let's just say this.
there is
Let,
another way for GameStop to survive.
oh shit.
Turn into an online store.
Yep. Yeah, I was
hmm
about to say that. That's the only
it's
way that's gonna happen.
not Agent Secret. Circuit City did that. Circuit City opened up an online store. Heck, now they talking about open up a few physical stores. But
That
as
still
I
ain't
was
happened. I
as I
doubt
was
that's
saying,
gonna happen now.
yeah, same
I
here.
doubt that's gonna happen now, dog.
But here's the thing though, man. Look, idiots have yet to fail to surprise me. They idiots surprise me in every way, shape, or form. I'm
No, no,
telling you,
no.
if
I
idiot
understand that.
if
I
GameStop don't survive, then this will be the first time an idiots do like has failed. First time.
like
I have
no, no. Don't
not
get me
yet
wrong.
to see it.
It, it's still gonna be people that's gonna go out there and try, but that's not enough. They are not the majority of people that's gonna run out to GameStop and buy the games and
I
stuff
don't
from the
know. There's a
store.
lot of idiots
They're
out
not.
here in this world. There are a lot of majority
Yo,
idiots.
chaos. No, chaos. It ain't gonna go down like that. You can't do shit if you don't got no money.
Yeah, that's true.
People are
That's true.
comfortable, right? People are. That's what I'm saying. Look, we don't know how long this pandemic thing gonna last. Now, if they do push this console back to next year, let's just say, or even if they release just like a couple millions or something like that, however you want to count to throw out them numbers, people still going to shop online. I
Hey,
ain't fuck out there.
Nah, this is where I gotta disagree with you on that one. Yeah, they still
I
gonna
gotta
shop
be I gotta
online, but a lot
disagree
of people
on
are gonna go to GameStop to get their consoles. I'm sorry, it may not be as much, but people try out of anything that would sell physical. I will put
Okay,
a console
okay,
selling over
okay.
any game. Yeah,
What did you just say your friend do? All they would
Hmm?
do is pre-order that game online and go out there and go get it. Go to
Still the
that store,
GameStop, still the
go back out.
GameStop, still GameStop
Uh,
money, ain't it?
yeah, no, no, but listen here, but GameStop, as you know, would not. It's not going to be the same. It's done.
It's not gonna be done if they ain't gonna be out of business.
Yeah, it is. It is because that's nothing more than a domino effect. That's all that is. And I've been shaking my head. I said, "Yo, that shit is crazy. What's going on?" Like it's just saying it's the inevitable. It's a wrap
Oh
for
yeah, it's
GameStop.
inevitable that they're gonna go down. I just don't think the coronavirus is gonna be down when by the time the coronavirus ends.
It is. Listen, what's going on now? Hey, you listen, what's now? What the Savage say? Only on certain state. Already a person. GameStop already. I think got fined
yeah,
for having a
certain
GameStop
states
open.
we on certain states where
You know,
people
like
actually going to work at GameStop.
yeah, like how many is
Hmm
that? What? Certain state. That's small.
Yeah, because
It
the
was
point,
like,
because working for them is terrible, very terrible.
Like I'm telling you, like, cause I sit up there and I looked at that. I said, GameStop not going to survive this. We don't know how long this going to last.
forever.
N- No one knows how long this pandemic going to last.
I know exactly how long it's gonna last. Forever.
Oh shit. And then in a state when you inside
No,
people mind.
I'm gonna just be. Let's be brutally
Oh
honest.
no, I didn't. No, I did not.
Let's be brutally honest.
Mhm.
What virus that has ever been introduced to the human population that got completely eradicated? None.
None.
Mhm.
You know what
Think
I'm saying?
when was the last time a virus like this got this big? I think the only time I think is a Black Plague, maybe AIDS.
What you mean? AIDS?
What? What'd you say?
Man, put it like this. Swine flu. They didn't had all kind of
Oh yeah,
virus.
I forgot about swine. I forgot about swine flu.
A whole lot, a whole lot. You know what? It was killing me though, and people get mad because people call it the Chinese virus. You know how many diseases came out of China because they do
Hmm.
stuff like that. I mean, I'm not saying go out there and beat up some Asian people. That's just
Oh
wrong.
hell no.
But if
Yeah,
you
that's
want to
very
call it a
wrong.
Hey,
Chinese virus,
but
We are
listen.
not promoting that on this
The
podcast.
worst one in history came from Caucasian.
Yep, Europe. Black Plague, right?
Yeah,
Yep. That's what I was talking about. Black Plague, I think, was the only
and the
one that
bubonic
hit the
plague.
world on this scale.
The Black Plague and the Blue Black Plague came from Europe
Mm-hmm.
because they want to live with the animals.
I got no control of the channel.
And I think the only one, and I think the only one is when the Spanish came over to screw over the Indian lands. They also
And
brought
now
diseases with them.
and now you got the what you call that? What you call it? On Chuck. And now you got the GameStop virus.
Know what that sound like?
It's going to die
this,
out. It's dying out. Sorry, there's no way you're
this,
gonna look at it.
this what happen when we go over 2 hours.
I know, right?
Yeah, we go all the way left. Before you know,
We
we
went
talking
left.
about flat Earth versus round Earth.
Yup. And we already know somebody else that we had a conversation. They was two
Hey,
conversation away from a flat earth dude. We ain't gonna say his name though. He's still
hey,
cool with me though, but he was two conversation away of saying he believed in the flat earth.
man, you'll be surprised, Flip. You'll be surprised. Why? Hey,
Hey
Man, Earth
Jimmy.
man,
shaped like an egg.
you know what I'm saying?
Probably, probably
Nah,
is.
no, yeah, no, you're not. The Earth is shaped kind of. It is like a little a big like around the belly part. People don't know that. It's not like exactly perfect sphere like people think it is.
Nah.
It's not. People, I don't know. People think that it is a perfect round sphere, but it's not.
See, I just be when I say shit, y'all take it that I'll be clowning. I was serious as hell. The Earth really shaped like a fucking egg.
Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers think it's a perfect sphere, and it's not.
Yeah, the moon is round though.
Nigga ain't nobody been to no motherfucking moon.
I don't know if the moon round or not,
I
dog.
can
I ain't
look
gonna
at
lie.
it.
I don't.
Fuck that. I can look at the moon. I can see it. It's
It
round.
You
looks.
can't see the
It
whole
looks.
moon.
Huh?
Yeah.
You gonna only see one part of the moon. Every time you look
Mm-hmm.
at it, you only see in one part of the moon. You don't
Mm-hmm.
know what part you looking at.
And
But
Transformers is on the dark side.
yeah, yeah. In that part, I'm looking at it's
Yeah,
round.
you know what? They was coming out. Chuck, get us out of here, Chuck. Chuck, get us out of here, Chuck. Get us out of here. These people going left. Get us out of here. Get us out of here.
Oh no, but hey,
Get us out of
we
here.
we'll have a serious combo on some crazy stuff.
Yeah,
But you know how it
we
go.
always go left. We always go left near the end. We ain't do that in a while.
Yeah, hell
Oh,
yeah.
Hmm.
And I'm happy. I'm happy. We haven't done that in a while, dog. I ain't
hey
even gonna hold
man, I'm telling you, I know they ain't go to the moon, man. Your mama told me.
you.
You
Oh
over there
shit.
fucking lying.
I believe it too. Let's get up out of here before the government come after us, man. Say, everybody appreciate y'all for
She
rocking
made
with
a
us,
no.
man.
That was a valid ass point. She was like,
Yeah.
"Ain't no how in the fuck a flag gonna fly on the moon? Ain't no gravity."
Solar wind.
Yeah.
That's all that I
Thanks
can
for
think
coming
of.
out. We
Hey, you
gonna come
saying
out, check it
game?
out next week. We gonna
Hey, you
holler at
saying
y'all next
game?
week. Y'all saying same
Transformers.
back channel, same Marvel comic book time. And what else,
Yeah,
Chuck?
Save GameStop, but
we
don't
up out of
really.
here. Hey, they took a preview of some
Hashtag,
synergy though.
hashtag say GameStop.
Fuck
We
that.
out.
That's
We out.
low.
Uh-huh.
Fuck
We
GameStop.
out.
I don't give a fuck about them.
I know. That's low.
How the hell you keep dying?